I hope you're ready because everyone watching from home is ready. Happy Sunday fun day, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly live stream where we get to hang out with you guys, get to read some of your comments in the live chat, and Jeremy usually likes to start the live off with a song.
How about you sing this time?
Wesley Hale, thank you so much for the 2. We've gone over this so many times, Jeremy. That'll never happen.
Mary's back home in Otter Creek.
Ever.
Sing about Mary being at home in Otter Creek.
Yeah, she has been seen by many, many, many locals.
Levy County Sheriff spent a day at Town Hall.
Yeah.
On the investigation of her. You should sing about that.
Yeah. Would it be premature?
About what?
The investigations.
You already built an entire thumbnail for it. How is it premature now? You're a little late if it's premature, George.
To get into the deets. Take it away, Jeremy.
I just don't know what to sing about. We are.
Thank you, Henry.
We're 1 minute and 15 seconds in, and we're still live.
Thank you, Dawn.
Wow.
Aloha.
Wow.
All the way from Hawaii.
Wow. You know what? I think the very first thing is we should share is this is a historic moment in YouTube history. We have been officially marked safe.
Mark safe. All right.
From Lynette and John Crook.
Thanks, John Treadway, for the 20.
I guess we should just go for it. What do you think?
Thanks, Teresa. Go for it, Jeremy.
You know what? Russ the Sauce showed up at the last town hall meeting.
It took everybody by surprise. Everyone.
Russ the Sauce, he's back to creeping on us. Russ the Sauce, he's back to creeping on us. Russ the Sauce, creeping on us. He's creeping on us.
Rides around town slowly, passing by the school, the Christian school where there's kids. Kind of creepy.
Last time I was in Otter Creek, I was told as I was looking all over for him, he was driving up and down past our place. So one of the neighbors told me that, which I will leave that neighbor anonymous. Nameless.
Thank you, Wendy.
I said, Russ, the sauce gonna look so good in cuffs. Said, Russ, the sauce gonna look so good in cuffs. Russ, the sauce gonna look so good in cuffs. Gonna look so good in cuffs. I bet his boyfriend's gonna like chrome. Mary, not the scary. Mary, not the scary. Mary, not the scary. Not the scary. I wonder how many deputy sheriffs we have watching right now that are actually a part of the case. Probably quite a few. If you're a deputy sheriff in Levy County and you are part of the Mary DeGroot and the Russell Meeks Sr. and Laura Mott investigations, and you spent time this week at Town Hall, let us know in the chat.
Hey, Michelle, thank you.
I said, Mary, jail's gonna be scary. Mary, jail's gonna be scary. Mary, jail's gonna be scary. Jail's gonna be scary.
Ooh, be scary for anybody.
How much time have you done?
Thanks, Lady Tammy.
How much time have you done in the...
0.
Really?
I've been in the back of a cop car twice.
Is that when you were dating the cop before, and you were engaged to the cop before me?
No. The one time I accidentally locked myself out of my car and it started to rain, and my son was 4 months old, and he told me to sit in the back of the car while he broke into my car because I left the keys on the seat.
You were dating a cop for like 10 years, and you never were in a cop car?
No. His brother gave us a ride from where we parked to the festival.
Oh, okay.
Because his brother was a cop too.
I
Those
spent
were the
one
two
night.
Times.
One night. That was it. And it was comfortable. I gotta say, it was comfortable. I gave it 5 stars. Don the con with the brain of the pecan. Don the con with the brain of the pecan. Don the con, brain of the pecan with the brain of a pecan. Yeah, do you think he showed up for all the workshops after he said he would?
That's a really good question. That was actually going to be one of my questions this evening.
Oh, you got that question, huh?
That workshop.
Don the con, he be lion. Don the Con, he be lying.
Don's actually in the chat right now.
He be lying. What's he say? He be lying.
Don Severino needs Beano says, I am not a con.
He probably also said, workshops are not mandatory. Required. I think he said required.
If you're looking to hire a town clerk, yes, it is required. Thank
Apparently.
you, Deborah.
Lynette, she's dumping you better, said Lynette. She's dumping you better, said Lynette. She's dumping you better. Didn't I ask where Dead Dog Road was?
No shame in their game.
Yes, you did. She got directions there even.
But still doesn't prove anything.
I said, Lynette, you ain't seen nothing yet, Lynette. Ain't seen nothing yet, said Lynette. You ain't seen nothing yet, you ain't seen nothing yet. What about John Crook?
Oh, goodness.
Woo! Septic boy. Woo! Oh, yeah.
I can smell him from here.
It's rough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. John Crook, you ain't off the hook, I said John Crook. You ain't off the hook, I said John Crook. You ain't off the hook, you ain't off the hook.
What's a resume? Thanks, Linda. Don says, no applications equals no workshop for me.
Well, it's been an amazing week in Otter
Gate
Creek.
Smasher.
I think
Hoorah.
vast majority
Thanks, Helen.
of the residents were ready to literally go and physically put Lynette and John Crook in their place. But again, I know a lot of the residents watch and are fans of what the Hales, and I'm going to say specifically to you residents of Otter Creek, as I've told this to many of you as I text, let me deal with Lynette, let me deal with John Crook legally through the system. You keep the peace and the harmony for the community. You keep the love in the community. You let me battle it all out and take care of that on the legal side, as I've said that so many times before. And so I've texted that to many people and residents in Otter Creek this week, and I'm going to continue to share that.
You got bombarded by so many people.
We did, but
thanks, Patty.
But we have to share. We just have to share. It's historic. It's an historic day for us. We are marked safe from Lynette and John Crook.
Thank you,
today.
Deb,
today
for the 10.
But there were other things going on in Otter Creek as well. Now, we're going to get to Lynette and John Crook, but there are other things going on in Otter Creek. The biggest news in Otter Creek,
thanks, Renell,
is you made a whole thumbnail about it. You have your notes. You have your notes for everything you want me to talk about. Look, she literally has no.
About our storage unit.
She scripts.
I have some bullet points that I want to talk about. Thanks, James, for the 5.
She builds the whole thing. She creates the thumbnails. She scripts.
Yes, all of the thumbnails are part of something that I do for the channel. Thanks, Kitty Mama Felicia. And so, Levy County Sheriff was there at Town Hall.
So multiple residents let us in on the skinny,
correct.
Even though I was not there. George was not there. That number one,
thanks,
Mary
Lord.
is home. Mary has been seen by the local residents at her home. And as far as we know, we don't have any kind of direct communication with Mary, obviously, nor do we want it, or family, nor do we want it.
Thanks, John.
And but what we do have is from the residents in Otter Creek. She has been seen at home walking with a cane. Mm-hmm. So while we hope her medical issues and her health issues increase, we also still at the other end hope that the law holds her accountable to what she's done. And the law spent a majority of a day,
thanks, Melanie, in
Otter Creek Town Hall as the case is continuing to be built against her. And evidence was gathered by Levy County Sheriff this week, which is pretty monumental. So you got, whenever Mary got home, I don't know when she got home. I think, was it Tuesday? There were sightings of Mary.
I don't remember.
I think it might have been Tuesday. I think it might have been Tuesday.
Thanks, Michelle.
That there were sightings of Mary.
Gina.
And I think it was the same day that even that Levy County Sheriff was at town hall. Now I gotta go back through text and see, because we had everybody messaging us from the town going, hey, guess what? Hey, look at this. Hey, here's a picture.
Yeah. Vicky says ignorance is not an excuse.
So yeah,
totally agreed, Vicky.
Well, I don't think there was anything ignorant going on there. Wednesday.
Well, they can't play. Well, I didn't know.
What?
Age is no excuse either.
Oh, you're not going to be able to play that game at all.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and I'm still looking for. It was Tuesday.
Okay.
Yep, it was Tuesday. Or was it? Yeah, it was Tuesday.
Thanks, John.
Yep, it was Tuesday. So you've got all of that going on. So age isn't an excuse. Ignorance isn't an excuse.
Absolutely
and
not.
Levy County Sheriff is part
Denny.
of the process and has actually gathered information and evidence at the town hall building this week. So we do know Mary was at home and seen at home, and she's walking with a cane. And we do know at the exact same day, Levy County Sheriff was right around the corner gathering evidence on all of her corruption and theft. And it's just mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. It all comes back. We continue to say this. If they would have just done the right thing, they'd still be running with their corruption.
Yeah. Thanks, Renee.
They'd be running all over with their corruption.
So you're not the first one to file a lawsuit againt records requests.
No, I am not the first person. I'm the first YouTuber and probably the first person that gave them 3 years of do the right thing, do the right thing, do the right thing, or I'm going to sue.
Right. So after waiting for 3 years and still being ignored by Mary, because we do get a lot of viewers and new followers that don't have all the facts, and they're coming in towards the end of it. And so they're just, whether it's misinformed or they don't have all their facts together. It was 3 years.
They haven't lived 3 years of this like we have.
Of being ignored by Mary and not getting what you had requested, which was a records request. And so prior to you asking for a records request, someone else did a lawsuit back in, do you remember
2013 was a records request lawsuit.
Correct, which is public record.
Yep.
And that person was ignored by the town clerk as well. So is it a pattern?
I wonder who the clerk was then.
So it just,
I wonder who they were married to, who might be on the council.
So that record has been sealed, which comes off very sus to me.
Very sus.
Why is it sealed?
Like Russ sus. Almost Russ sus. Yeah. I see you.
Thanks, Melissa. We'll address that in a second.
We'll get that to Melissa, but let's keep in mind, age is not an excuse.
No.
Nor is it an excuse of you come in here and you're harassing an old lady. No. I don't care what your age is.
Right.
When you legally have to provide something and you don't do it, you're in an illegal activity. Your age has nothing to do with it. Now, you're completely and totally incompetent to do what I'm asking.
Yes.
Your competence level if you ever hired. But let's talk. We get to the point of we've got.
Thanks, Mr. Risky.
We got Lynette and John the Crook now,
which are our neighbors in Otter Creek.
Unfortunately,
bad neighbors
who stalked us.
Thank you so much.
Now people keep asking, why are they in Otter Creek? If everything was so incredible down in, where did they live?
Northport, where they were friends with the mayor and the commissioners, and everyone loved them, and they had it was beautifully paid off. Why would you travel north, where the climates get cooler in the winter and the fall, which aren't safe for the tortoises, versus just staying where you are?
And if it was so beautiful, why are you living in a dump?
Right. Buying a pre-existing.
And the answer is anybody with half a brain. I mean, really with a quarter of a brain, you can even figure this out. They've seen us give money away. We've given well over $1 million away on YouTube. They're professional con artists. They're scammers. And so they use anything and everything they can to try and solicit funds. So they're using tortoises and turtles, which frankly, I think is inappropriate. Cam. The worst, I think, is the child, which we're going to get to that. So you've got a 3-year-old that they are using to solicit.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, not only that.
Not okay. Even before she was born.
Just so everybody is aware, this is the sign that is in the front yard. Now, it's laying on the ground right now. So this is the sign that's in the front yard at their home, okay? So before I left for the airport, I took this photo. The sign is still there. Now, it actually was up and erected, and there were signs illegally placed at the post office and other places. It was erected for this actual election. The election happened in April.
Thanks,
so
Georgia.
When Lynette says, oh, that was such a long time ago. No, it wasn't a long time ago. It was for this election. Remember, we just had the election.
Which
Russell
was in April.
is dethroned.
Yeah.
Russell's dethroned. Now Teresa's mayor, and Lynette is mad that she didn't get in. Now, she actually texted me multiple times, will you come and take the sign up? Will you come and take the sign up with your tractor? And the answer was no.
Absolutely not.
I am not getting involved with you and John's toxicity.
So that sign came down in May, which was how many months ago?
Not too many.
Less than 2 months
it was a long time ago. It wasn't a long time
Less
ago,
than 2
and it's
months
still
ago.
there.
It's not a long
And
time
it goes
ago.
against IRS code for 501c3s. So the property is the turtle sanctuary. They cannot be for or against anything. That is the sanctuary. This is on the sanctuary. They should not have a 501c3. You should report it to the IRS just like we have. This is still there. Now, every time I bring up an issue, such as the unchanged freezer on the property, and then CPS comes out, then they immediately get rid of it. So they're probably right now scrambling to burn this so nobody else can come by and get a picture or a video of it.
So that fridge had been there when we came back for the season
months
in November.
upon months upon months.
It was from at least November when we
let's
saw
just go with Lynette. That was there for a long time ago.
Up until May.
Nothing gets done there unless I bring attention to it. Nothing at all. So let's tackle the aspect that Lynette, who so proudly boasts, like I cannot even imagine the mind of this fool who so proudly boasts that I have not said that John physically abuses me. I mean, should I verbatim quote it?
Abuse is abuse.
He emotionally, I mean, I gotta just go ahead and quote it verbatim because I don't want to be misquoted. By the way, George and I are thrilled with anybody who will actually interview these people or bring light to the situation. We don't care how they feel about us. Nothing. Our self-confidence and our life isn't dependent on what somebody feels about us. Anybody who brings any exposure to these people in any form whatsoever, we're absolutely thrilled because anybody could see this, and then if you have half a brain, you're going to go, oh my goodness, this is insanity. This is insanity, and maybe somebody will actually save this child. So let's look at the aspect of her post because we actually addressed that today, and so we'll just go ahead and we'll take a peek at that. I want to quote her exactly how she said it. And I'm going to do it right here, okay? I'm going to quote it. So George makes these memes, and you're going to see this is what I'm quoting. I have never said John beats me. I have never said he beats the baby. I have said that John verbally and emotionally abuses me.
God. Abuse is abuse. I'm sorry.
Okay, should I just skip down?
If the child needs 24/7 care, she hears it.
Oh my goodness. Now, hold a second. You also have Lynette saying that, is that in this one? Is it this screenshot where she says we don't fight in front of the baby?
That's a different one.
It's a different one. Okay, it's a whole different one. She says we don't fight in front of the baby. Now, which is it? She needs 24/7 care because she has a life-threatening disease and you can't leave her with anybody or anytime and you have to be by her 100% of the time, or you guys don't fight in front of the baby because you've said all this garbage in front of the baby with me there on your property, me sitting on your tractor. Your child listened to all of this, all of it.
She uses talk to text. She heard it.
How about you actually get a life, get off of Facebook, and get working on your property and take care of your child? No, I have to take care of my child 24/7. You're on Facebook 24/7, incriminating yourself, you fool. Yeah. Okay, so let's just keep going. I can't allow anyone to watch her except him. Wait, okay, so you're going to claim he's an abuser. I can't let anybody watch her except him. I can't trust anyone due to the possibilities of illness. I can't allow her to be around people. All right, Jeremy, give it a rest. Let me give you a rest. You and John, by the entire time where George and I weren't at Otter Creek, you and John were at the town hall meetings. Where was the child? Not at town hall. You and John were both at town halls. Matter of fact, John was actually filming all of these meetings, which you're now so against that I'm filming these meetings. But you guys went and filmed them. Where was the baby? So you can only leave the child with John. He's the only one you can trust. But you have so many friends. You have so much family. Your entire family has ostracized you.
Thanks,
your entire
Grandma
family
Diane.
has cut you out of their life. They want nothing to do with you. So much so that they've all come to us. They've all come to us. Your previous neighbors have come to us telling us this is what she's like. This is what she's done. This is who he is. Okay. All right. So what is it? Here's another contradiction. I can only leave him with John, but her and John for a whole year are at the town hall meetings recording him, and the baby isn't there. All right, so there's another lie. All right, Jeremy, give it a rest. You can't make your lies truth. No, it's you that can't make your lies truth.
We're only quoting what you
All
said.
we do is quote what you post, you fool. Okay, I'm a great mom.
Just getting off the internet.
Here's the best part. I'm a great mom. I'm taking very good care of Harley Grace, and I do not fight with him. Oh, it is this one. I do not fight with him in front of her. No, you say that she has a life-threatening disease, which she doesn't. It's a very manageable dietary issue. She says all that for sympathy and for soliciting funds. That's it. That's the whole MO. Period. So she doesn't fight. She just says all of this stuff, talk to text, all the garbage you're reading, all the swear words, all the hideous things she's saying, to the point where she has said her daughter is now going to be ugly because she has to wear glasses, and her poor eyesight, she blamed her daughter's poor eyesight on me. Not the aspect that you adopted a drug baby, which I surely hope you don't have your daughter watching this right now with you, because we know you watch and stalk every single thing we do. So she goes to the point of saying her daughter, oh no, her daughter's now going to be ugly. George, do you wear glasses?
Dreamer JS, thank you.
You wear glasses?
I love
dang,
my
baby,
glasses.
you look hot in glasses.
I love wearing my glasses.
Why don't you tell the world how I feel about you wearing glasses?
How about we nod and say we did?
She looks like a hot librarian. Okay, I take very good care of Harley Grace, and I don't fight with him in front of her. Oh my goodness, that is the biggest joke and lie in the world. I'm in the shed. Nick. This is the craziest part. I'm in the shed due to his infections, and because it gives her and I peace, and we love the time together. Number one, the entire state of Florida, you cannot be staying in a shed. Number two, Levy County statutes, it's illegal for you to be in that camper longer than the months, which is 90 days, as you build your building. That's it. Nobody else can come onto the property. Nobody can stay in a tent. You're not a licensed campground. Nobody can live in a shed. That's the entire state of Florida. She's living in a shed with a child who has a life-threatening, what is it? You like going camping, or she's going to die at any moment for anything? What is it, Lynette?
Why bother posting stuff like this?
You are a fool.
Yes.
All right, so you're living in a shed. We wouldn't put John. What kind of man is John to be in the camper instead of the child being in the camper?
He's the coward of Levy County.
Oh, that's right. He's the coward of Levy County. Oh,
yeah, everyone knows that.
John Crook. Okay. Yeah. So what kind of man is John to be in a camper because of his infection? And you have two women living in a shed by her own admission. What a fool.
Very, very dumb. Very dumb.
Somebody, please save this child. We don't care how many interviews it takes. We don't care how many fools get involved. We don't care what it takes. Somebody save the child.
There's no plumbing in that shed.
Let me back up. We do care what it takes. Make sure it's all done legally and right and morally. Save the child. And by the way, this person who she thinks has on her side, who is a self-proclaimed journalist, she has more aliases just about than Lynette and Jamster.
She's got credibility.
Oh my God.
Terry.
You know what? The credibility of Terry Witness, credibility of John the Crook. Sharon, you got the same credibility of Lynette. In other words, you have none. None. Somebody save the child. This is complete and total insanity.
So let's talk about the emergency meeting that's coming up in Otter Creek.
All right. So there is an emergency meeting.
So they typically have to schedule that how far in advance?
Well, normal meetings based on Sunshine Line will have to be posted 7 days in advance, which Russell never did, but Mayor Therese is. A special meeting, and this is a special meeting, has to be posted within, they want 72 hours, but it's got to be 24. But Madam Mayor did it well within 72 hours.
Yeah. So there is an upcoming emergency meeting this Tuesday, and they're going to discuss.
Might have been within 7 days even. I don't know when the official posting went up. I wasn't
2 days,
there.
Maybe 2 days ago.
At any rate, she's done well more than what the law requires.
Mm-hmm. So that's this coming Tuesday.
So
and
that meeting is, you're about to ask me, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay.
It's this upcoming Tuesday.
I wasn't going to bring any attention to it, but she's got the agenda.
I do, because I want to ask about it.
Okay.
I do.
So it's a special meeting.
If I don't write it down, I'm going to forget.
It's a special meeting to go over the budget. They have to prepare the budget for the town for the next year.
And then the next upcoming regular scheduled town hall meeting is the second Tuesday of every month. So it's August 8th. We do plan on attending that.
It is August
8th.
Yes, it is August 8th. Yeah.
And then one of the biggest questions was, did Don attend the workshop so that they can figure out who to interview for the town hall clerk?
So here's what I know, or from what I've been told. Don did not show up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Another council member went and got Don on Monday and made him come.
Oh, geez.
That's
pretty sad when you have to be made to come.
Again, that's my bias bent on it. I might have twisted what was told to me, which I don't even remember who told me, but the aspect that there was another council member that actually probably in all reality, twisted arm, force, made Don show up.
Pulled him by his earlobe the whole way there to the town hall.
Well, might have said something. Listen, we all know about your record. You better come over and you better do some work now before you're off this town council. That could have happened as well. So that could have happened as well.
It just if that council member didn't go and get him, that just shows his lack of credibility,
authenticity, humanity, responsibility.
Just doesn't care. Doesn't care. To me, it looks like he's just there for a check and just to be argumentative and to pose everything. Don't get me wrong. He doesn't have to be a yes man and to agree on everything, but he has yet to agree on much. He opposes most. And so he's not helping the town by just refusing and arguing everything. It's frustrating.
Should I take these to the next town hall meeting for?
Yes,
take those. Can. Okay. We'll take these to the next town hall meeting.
So we do have a lot of mail to open because we haven't opened the mail in the last
we do have mail. We do have mail.
So do you want to start doing that now?
I want to make sure that we are okay. All right. I'm just checking. We are we're still safe. We love it when we laugh and we laugh. I can't even tell you how many times George just laughs online. And I'm like, all right, now what do these people put up again?
I get so many screenshots
now,
from people
who said
that it's
what?
Hilarious.
Who said what? And we laugh and we think it's hilarious that people think they know and they understand how YouTube works. Obviously, we've become students of YouTube. And obviously, we have YouTube representatives that work for us. So YouTube has employees that are designated towards us to take care of all of our issues. Right. So if we go, hey, this channel is being a problem, that's a copyright issue, boom, YouTube is on it. If we go, hey, once you get to a point in YouTube actually gives you workers that work for you. Mm-hmm. And so we have designated reps. And many of the times, as we're talking with them, we've figured out more YouTube sometimes than what we know. We're like, well, you do this, this, and this. You go through this, and you go through this. We think it's hilarious when other people think they actually understand how YouTube works, and we're just sitting there shaking our head and laughing. And you know what? If people actually put their time and their effort in creating good content and creating content that is authentic and original, they might be successful. Yeah, but
it wouldn't
instead
take 15 years.
Yeah, no kidding. 15 years.
Wow.
Hard to feel sorry for that.
Yeah.
No respect.
Yeah.
None at all. Not even the slightest. But
correct you, Jen. We already actually have 2 of those signs up at the ranch.
which one's the? Yes, that's a good one. That is a good one.
We have one right on the gate, and then when you pull in, it's on one of the poles.
I just want to share one more thing. Because look at this. This was August 15th, 2022. Hello, my name is Litna Shell Preston. We have, it's a shell thing, a tortoise and bird rescue in Otter Creek. Otter Creek residents, I need your help. Otter Creek needs your help. We desperately need to change on our board of Otter Creek. The mayor and the people
Harriet.
are running. Let me get this back. The thing that you should know is she said she brought it's a shell thing into it. The actual 501c3. We desperately need to change on our board in Otter Creek. The mayor and the people are running our little town in the ground. I'm running for a seat on our commission board, and I'm asking you to vote for me so we can start making Otter Creek a nicer, safer, more honest place to live. We need better water quality. That's funny because you've been telling everybody that our water is great. Yeah. Now we need better water quality, and you were running on that platform illegally, as you're mentioning, the 501c3. We need a facelift in the historic district. That's funny because you told everybody that everybody else is trying to take care of that historic district and clean it up. But here you're saying that you're going to do it. Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm sure they're going to say this is a lie. Oh, I didn't say that. Where'd he get that? Okay, we definitely need money we can get from grants and other government means to make things possible. How about a playground for our kiddos? How about you have the only kid? How about you clean up your yard? Insanity. This is all illegal, okay? It breaks all IRS code. It just blows my mind. Here, let me tell you what Otter Creek doesn't need. Otter Creek doesn't need a individual such as Lynette or somebody such as John Crook. As we've shared with you in the past, this man is on the run. From what we've been shared with and told, he actually murdered somebody in Chicago. Then he fled to Florida. They have not pinned the murder to him. We don't want a murder across the street from us to you. And if you want to defend them, trust us. We would love to ship them to you. And you can be neighbors with them.
They can be your neighbor.
You let them be your neighbor. Stalk you. Beg off of you every day. Let them be your neighbor. Yes. We don't want them. And I'm pretty sure the entirety of Otter Creek is ready to lynch them right now after this week. But I'm saying this again to all the people of Otter Creek. You keep the community together. You let me fight them legally. I will address it the same as I've done with Russell, the same as I've done with Mary. Let me be the bad guy. I got big shoulders. I don't care what they think about me. I don't care what the internet thinks about me. What I care about is what's right and doing right. And so I won't break any laws doing it. I'll do everything I can to remove them. They're breaking all kinds of laws, and I continue to pursue it, regardless if John Crook says everything Jeremy says is a lie. Jeremy got all of our food taken away. Wait, you said I wasn't meeting with anybody. Hold a second. I mean, I can't even keep up. Am I telling the truth or not?
No, you lied about that.
You've broken so many laws, and I've talked to so many people. Your time is coming. Wait, isn't that what Russ said to a fan about me in Walmart? No, he said I got something coming to me. Okay. Well, their time is coming. Their time is coming. Their time is coming. They're illegally on the property, and they will be removed from the property. It's coming. And if you're in support of them, open up your home. Enjoy them as your friends and neighbors.
Take them. Because we don't want them.
If you think I'm harsh, this woman, she tries to play it off on camera. It's like the last one.
I have a filter.
She like filter. Last Sunday, everybody's like, she's trying to keep Jeremy quiet. No, was not trying to keep me quiet or change the subject.
I think that it's a good thing to be able to expose these people and to explain that she exploits the child for money and sympathy, which is pretty sad and sickening. But I don't want to spend the whole time talking about them. There's other fun things to talk about. That's all.
I can think of some fun things.
All.
Except when the camera goes off, guess what all George does? Look what she posted now. Look at this screenshot. And I'm sitting there. I would literally tell her, don't
not what
care.
She posts, what other people post.
Okay, you do that too. And I literally will tell her, I don't
Thank you,
care.
Elvira.
Okay. This is we're going to transition into mail. We got a lot of mail. We're going to transition into mail. And then we got one more shocking, surprising thing to share with you. So stay tuned here. Okay. This is from Twyla DeYoung in NM.
Twilight.
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
New Mexico. Jeremy and George, you guys are awesome. Love watching your YouTube channel. I've learned so much and able to the right and legal process. I'm 65 years old, never too old to learn. I'm so glad that you could pay your water bill with no problem. So am I. And smiling faces in a clean office. So am I. It doesn't it blow your mind? Yes. It was so great to see Patience and Christian. She looks so cute with her baby bump. They look great together. Remember, this week, if you haven't watched yet, you found out this week whether they're having a boy or a girl or both or 2 girls or 2 boys or 3. You found out this week. And by the way, we did have incredible storage units this week as well. I bought a storage unit this week in Florida that had the biggest safe ever in it and all kinds of taxidermy. And then we scored on this $510 unit in Akron this week.
Oh my goodness. Blowing
our minds. We've been fine-tooth sorting today.
That one took us all by shock.
All by shock. All by shock. Okay. Your tape has really helped me through the last year and a half. The videos. Your videos helped me through the last year and a half. Know that Christian helps me get through building my life with Christian. Knowing that your Christians helps me get through building my life with Christianity. Please, please, please. And by the way, anybody who says, Jeremy, you're a Christian, but you say all these things about these people, why don't you go back and see what Jesus said about people who are doing the wrong things? Jesus went in the temple, he flipped, he chased them out, the money changers with a whip. He called the Pharisees, the Sadducees, he called them whitewashed sepulchres, vipers, you name it. Okay?
I don't know any Christian that's perfect.
I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm fighting
you've never
what's
claimed
wrong.
To be perfect.
All right, keep up the great works you're doing. You are great with helping people every day. Next, I'm not too tech savvy at all. I hit join and subscribe on your channel. Did something wrong? Nope, that should be it. I even have trouble doing emails. If you could text me, I think you text me. We don't text. I know we don't typically email, text, anything. You have to understand we get tens of thousands of communications every day, every week, every month, every year. We cannot communicate with the fans. It's just to the point where we're at 30. We did every communication when we were up at 30,000 subscribers. After that, it's just, it could not humanly possibly be done.
Yeah.
It could not be done. It's just something that we can't do, but we still read your mail. So,
and we appreciate it. We love hearing from you.
I know you're busy by a couple. Jeremy, I know you have hair loss. What are you talking about? Huh? But going through dialysis and kidney transplant, I lost a ton of hair. My side braid was 2 inches wide, and at the end, it was barely 1 inch live. I've now been using hair volume, which is really happy with. It took a couple months to see a difference. Okay.
I may need that.
There we go. George is losing massive amounts of hair right now.
But look, I still have a ton of hair.
You do, but you still are losing massive amounts.
So this package came from Daryl Howell all the way from Alabama. It says, blessings to you both. My sister PJ wanted George to have this. The buckle is for Jeremy.
It's like we got a little bit of an Elvis knife.
Elvis?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think I have.
You have you have an Elvis knife.
And then look at this belt buckle.
Nice.
Very cool.
Nice.
Very, very cool. Thanks, Daryl.
This is from Tina de Vries from the Netherlands. Daddy Shark, doop, 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 doop. Daddy Shark, doop, 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 doop. Hello, George and Jeremy. Doop, 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 doop. I found this card a while ago. Doop, 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 doop. And I thought of you in your battle with Russ and Don. Those two are crazy. And in your last video of council meeting, Russell looked like he would throw a tantrum like a 4-year-old, or at least wanted to. I hope you both. I hope for both of you that everything will settle down eventually and you can live happy, peaceful life that you want. I love you both and wish you a long, happy life together, Tina. It will settle down. The legal process can be long, but the legal process will work its way. And that'll be everything with Russell, Don, Mary, and Lynette, and John Crook as well. The legal process is underway.
So this came directly from Amazon, but there's no note of who.
I can already tell you, it is a company. It's a company. They send it to us. They do it all the time. They want us to use their products, and so it's a Wi-Fi lock. So it's just a company, because I remember they emailed begging to send stuff.
All right.
You have to understand, the companies will send us stuff and they'll be like, "Hey, will you please use this?" And if we use it, like people think that we have some big contract with Olight. We don't have a big contract. We have no contract with Olight. We just love the light.
We do.
We love the light. But they'll try and sign us to contracts. And George and I have a standing policy. We will not sign any contracts with anybody for anything.
Correct.
We have absolutely no contracts on purpose. Okay, this is from Allie. Allie Hale. Wisconsin. Check that out. Allie's always sending us sweet messages.
Yeah, so we finally get a face with the name.
Yep, there she is there, and she wrote a note as well. She always does. She said, "Hey,
hey."
Okay, sorry, don't read on air.
Oh,
okay, all right.
We'll read it off air, Allie. Sorry.
Okay, sorry, Allie.
You showed part of the letter.
I already showed it. Sorry, I'm gonna set that there. We'll read it later.
From Largo, Florida.
Oh, for Largo?
Largo, Florida.
Largo.
You got a certificate.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
It says, this is a modified rhyme on the plaque of my high school, Virginia High, in the year 1960. Good, better, best, never, never rest till you find the better, and then the better best.
And what the hell's is the best?
From Richard Longnecker.
Thank you, Richard.
Thanks, Richard.
Tascawa, PA, the Tiwaskayas.
I wish I could say yes, Wyatt.
This is from Len. Hello, Hales. Watch you all the time and on YouTube and like it. I heard you say that the others in Otter Creek many times about the many, many mosquitoes you have there. Schoolhouse, I'm sure. I can't read all of this. Property. You guys know I struggle with reading. Oh, he says put up purple martins. Purple martins will eat around 2,000 mosquitoes a day. Do we have purple martins in Florida?
Jeez, I don't even know if I know what they look like.
Well, they're a martin. And they're purple. There's
so many birds. I don't know.
Okay, we'll check into that. We will check into that.
All right, this is from Denise, all the way from Idaho.
You mean Denise?
Denise. Look at that. It says woof woof. These look handmade. These definitely look handmade. The note says, please read. I'm allowed to read it.
Okay. You already showed it, so.
It says, dear Mr. and Ms. Hales, my son loves your YouTube. He says you sometimes help people. I met my husband about 50 years ago. He was the love of my life. In 2014, he got cancer and had a lot of love. Aw, sorry to hear that. But then when he passed away, I was so sad, lost it, and trying to get the house in his name and out of his name into her name and deed. And she just said that to be very grateful.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
D-Nice.
D-Nice.
I thought it was D-Nice. Gary Miller from Iowa. Gary Miller, he sent this. I think you might want to show that.
What is it?
Well, put it in the camera. I often watch smiles given to me when I feel low. I wish you two and your help best wishes. I'm 76, living in a low income, but enjoy many times watching you. I saw this ad for Otter Creek, and I thought you would like to have this for your town. Have a great day, Gary. That is awesome. There's
a couple Otter Creeks throughout the U.S.
That is awesome.
This came directly from Amazon, and the note inside is from Tom Swank. Says, I hope you enjoy the new t-shirts. I have 3 coming. Not sure that they will all come at the same time. I really love all the good you do. Have a blessed day from Tom Swank from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Are you guys tired of my... Is that
the right size?
Are you guys being serious right now? You guys don't like this? Aunt Camellia George gave this to me.
Gave him that.
Aunt Camellia George. Although I gotta say, this one's probably gonna look a lot better. Wow. Baby, do you think I'm gonna change? Do you think it's time to change? I mean, there's a little hole.
It's getting there.
It's
definitely
over
getting
here.
There.
There's a little hole right there. You want to know? You want to know how
I wonder how many Levi shirts you're going to get now in this color.
You want to know how to be rich in life? Live as if you're poor, and invest as if you're rich. I'm not saying I'm rich. I honestly have nothing, and I've told this to you before. I don't even receive a paycheck. I do not get a paycheck. I get no income whatsoever. But live as if you're poor, and then invest as if you're rich. Okay. This is very cool. Thank you so much. And we all know I struggle. George forces me to buy clothes for myself. And honestly, I still won't. I just don't have it in me. I don't know what it is. I can't do that kind of thing for myself.
Well, I have to buy it for him because he won't do it.
I just think there's better things in life for me to spend money on.
This came directly from Amazon.
People.
From Tom Swank.
That too? Okay. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I feel a theme going on right now.
It's similar.
Do you think?
It's definitely similar, but it's not identical.
Do you think Tom did say he's sending 3?
Oh, and he said
and it's a 3X. I wear a 3X because I'm not trying to be rude, but we have to put all the mail over there so that we can keep on going because there's a wall here. But I appreciate it. Tom said he sent 3. There might be another one in there.
Yeah, there's probably another
one. All right, I got something to show right here. Otter Street Kids, Russ the Sus. Otter Street Kids. Look, there's a calculator in Mary. Woo, there's not enough forehead on that, Mary. But there's a calculator and a bill.
Who sent that?
This is from overseas. It's from Jay Leatherherd. You show that. And then, Dear Jeremy and George, what you have had today in order to get some change in Otter Creek is just mind-blowing. Please find the enclosed my attempted Garbage Pail Kid cards. I changed the name to Otter Street Kids. I think the name works. I'm not a famous artist, but I signed them anyway and can be laminated if you like. They're hand-drawn. He's got a 2-inch pipe. He does. He has a 2-inch pipe. By the way, notice on the cards, they both don't have hands because they're in a money pot. Ridiculous. I hope you like them. Keep it up. Good work. And this is from Martin. Awesome. Martin Main from the UK. That's from the UK.
Wow. Thank you.
And he said, you have my permission to use your name. Okay. Thank you. I just did. Just did.
Well, on the outside of the box, it says.
No, don't.
Oh.
All you're going to do is put ideas in their head, and then that's what's going to happen. I have to stop you so many times. So the next
one is from Jessica.
Okay,
all
here
the way
we go.
From California. Says, I hope you get a laugh. This was my intention. Do it with what you want. Couldn't help myself with all the drama, and I haven't been creative in a minute. So here you go. We've been watching for a little over a year now. Enjoy the rest of your summer, Jessica.
There's Mary with a calculator, 81 cents. Save the turtles.
Who's the raccoon?
That might be Don the Con right there.
In cuffs?
Yeah, that might be Don the Con. That'd be my guess. Here, I'm going to put that one over here.
All right.
That one's going to go over here.
This came from Amazon.
Woo! There's some boxes back here. Okay, I can already tell this is going to be for Christian and Patience. Congratulations, Patience and Christian.
Oh, some washcloths.
I hope these aren't microfiber. They might be. 24 pack. All right, we'll make sure Christian and Patience get this. They'll actually be here at Hale's headquarters tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to throw that to a Christian and Patience pile.
All right. And then this box is actually for Skylar. It's from Sherry.
This is for Skylar?
This is for Skylar. Please keep drawing. Enjoy your gift.
Okay. This is for Skylar. I guess I'm going to be dropping off a package to Skylar. I wonder if
Mayor Dan is watching.
Mayor Dan, are you in the house tonight? He's been watching the Otter Creek stuff.
Yeah.
We've shared this once already. Our mayor here in this town has invited us. He's literally said, you want a show? Come video our town hall meetings. And we said, no, we don't ever want to be a part of anything like this again. And Dan's he's in there.
He is?
All right. I will probably drop the package off where the garage sale was. I'm going to guess tomorrow. So just heads up. Now they're sending gifts to us for Skylar. Oh, my goodness. But I do not have any intention to ever go. And we did tell Dan, we said, hey, if the town needs help, we will help the town. But I do not want to be a part of anything else with a town hall. I just want to be left alone to live my life peacefully in the woods. All right, Jessica Kelly from South Carolina. Send in the box that way.
All right.
All right, you can show everything while I read.
Okay.
Okay, everything's right here. That is for me to read.
Okay.
All right, Jessica, the Elvis quarter and the Elvis guitar are for you, George. The warning sign, no trespassing sign is for Jeremy, and the chickens sign for you, Chicken Mansion. I live alone, no family around. I watch What the Hales and consider both of you my family. Jessica, you're part of our family as well. Here's my email address, and if you could let me know you got the package. Jessica, we got the package. Watching. We got the package. All right, this is the quarter. There's an Elvis quarter right there for
Thanks,
you.
Elizabeth.
All right, and your Elvis guitar.
Yes.
Elvis guitar right there.
Woo.
I loathe anything microfiber. Yeah, me too. It makes my skin feel so weird. All right, let's see what we got here.
It does the job when you're cleaning.
Enjoy your gift.
What is that?
It's a premium baby hooded towel. I'm pretty sure they sent it for me. I've been wanting one of these.
That's
a
for
panda
baby
towel.
George.
Are you serious? There's a panda eye right there.
That's for baby George.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right.
Keep it all together. So
All right.
Make sure that
Send that over for baby George. Baby George is getting a panda towel. Yes, I'm not. Just because I made a joke about panda towels, don't send me panda towels. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see. We've got a loofah ball from Sue, the sock lady.
Look where it's made.
And it's made in Egypt. In Egypt. This is a loofah ball. We could probably play soccer and foosball.
So there's another T-shirt in
Thank
here.
you so much,
no,
Sue.
There's no. I wonder if this is from Tom or someone else.
I don't know. Thank you, Sue.
No note.
Let's find out. No note at all?
No.
What's it say?
It says, I'm Jeremy doing Jeremy things.
Does it really? Okay. Usually when we go out and about, we try and hide who we are. Maybe I wear this to the next town hall meeting. Is this my next town hall meeting shirt?
It could be. If you.
How's it work with my eyes?
Yeah, it brings out your eyes.
All right. This is the next town hall meeting shirt right there. I don't know who sent it.
Not a Levi shirt.
I'm going to switch it out, and this is the next town hall meeting.
Surprise.
I'm Jeremy doing Jeremy things. You think Russell will be able to read it?
Okay. I don't know. It's a good question.
All right. We've got What the Hales. This is
Tammy.
to help you increase your knowledge of the birds at Hale's headquarters from Tammy.
This will tell me if we have any purple. What was
Purple martins.
Okay.
Right now, what we have is a bunch of squirrels that keep knocking every single.
Thanks, Angela.
Every single bird feeder
smarter.
over. They are. Thank you so much, Tammy. That is cool.
The next box is from Michelle Chandler, all the way from Arizona.
I guess George is just passing them to me now. I keep passing them to her. She passes it to me. All right, Jeremy and George. Okay to read on the air. Let's see what we got. All right.
Okay, I'm going to start showing.
You're showing?
I'm going to start showing the goodies.
How far along are you? Wait, we still have shocking news to share with you at the end of all of this. Stay tuned. Okay.
Look at all this candy.
Look at all them lollipops. Sucking too hard on the lollipop. Oh, love's gonna let you down. Jeremy and George.
All these fun phone covers.
Thank you for doing what you do. Your videos keep me smiling. Clean out my craft room, and I found these. Can you auction them off and donate the funds to helping clean up Otter Creek? Thank you, Michelle. Bulldog Mom. Yes, we can. We can do that for sure.
All kinds of stuff. Look at all the
phone cases.
Look at all the phone cases.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So she wants this as an auction lot, and the proceeds to go to
even
Otter
the
Creek.
candy. No, the candy.
Come on.
For us.
Is the candy supposed to be auctioned off? Tell us the truth, because it might just be too.
I'm gonna set this right
late.
here.
Okay. All right. She swapped one over to me. This is from Swan Williams, New York.
New York.
Patience. This is for the baby. I hope it's good. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what we have.
That's definitely for baby George, yeah? I think Patient's name was on the outside of that box.
Some gloves, no fingers.
Okay.
Okay. Do not increase pain. I don't.
So is it for baby George? If it's nicely packaged.
Here, you show. Let me read.
Okay.
Patience. This is for the baby. I hope it's good. There's one quilt for one and one.
Look how cool.
I don't know. It looks like you ripped through the letter on accident. I definitely didn't prep that one. You probably prepped that when I was in Otter Creek. I have to reassemble the letter here. Okay. I am struggling. I'm attempting. And all right, there's just some words I'm not going to be able to read because there's this whole thing. Everything reminds me of you. All right. Tooth Fairy pillow. That's where we got older. You put
Look how cool.
tooth in a basin at night.
So it has a little pocket.
Quilt, and that's why it took so long for George's gloves so long to make. So Sue Williams, George, gloves are in an envelope on the front of the box.
Okay.
The gloves are for you.
This is for Patience and the gloves are for me.
This is okay. I got it now. Thank you so much, Sue.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I can't read.
Very cool.
I struggle reading anything that's been ripped or anything upside down.
Reading is scary for Jeremy.
Jeremy reading is scary. Burgett Hall from California sent breeds of chickens. We still have baby chicken in the kitchen with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Jane G. I thought you might find a place for this in your fluffy butt castle. Much respect for what you're doing for Otter Creek. Greetings from the West Coast, Bridget. Burgett.
Let me see.
Burgett.
Okay.
Right? It's Burgett.
That's a different name. That's different.
I bet you ethnic. I wonder, Burgett, what culture would that be? Do you think she's Egyptian?
It could be like Brigitte or something
Brigitte.
like that.
She might be French.
Yeah.
Brigitte. Okay. This is your gloves. You just gave me your gloves again.
Okay. Sorry.
Second time, gloves for George. She didn't get two pair.
Amazon.
All right. This is an Amazon package. And it says, Jeremy, I'm sending... Show that. Jeremy, I'm sending you new balls since George auctioned off yours. I did lose that quite a while ago. LOL, XOXO, Debbie, always
Debbie.
good Vaughn from Debbie Vaughn.
What did I auction off, Debbie?
My balls. Of course,
Okay.
Debbie Vaughn.
2 more loofahs
Ooh,
to add to your
these are the
collection.
rough. These are good too.
You likey.
I
Thanks,
like you
Melanie.
like. Thank you, Debbie. I was supposed to take some to Otter Creek, but George didn't let me. She said, no loofah for you. This one's got to be for me.
We'll make sure we take some down next month.
Another panda. You think that one's for me?
That's definitely for baby George.
Probably not.
And that's a duck.
That's a duck?
Yes.
Congratulations, Patience and Christian. You will be wonderful parents from Michelle Hoffett. All right, Michelle definitely sent them for Christian and Patience.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Understandable. Swapping. And what do you think this is going to be? This is going to be a sponge loofah for me.
That looks like a sponge from the sponge dock in Florida.
It could be. This is what I think you're after, Jeremy. Enjoy this from Tish from Yorkshire, England, all the way from England. Okay, we have so many sponges, loofahs, poofy balls. We appreciate it.
We have an entire shelf.
She has literally put them on a shelf in the house. She hasn't even let me use one yet. She has put them on a shelf.
I did.
We're okay with these. Thank you so much.
Because I want to take a picture.
This one's from England.
Nice.
This is why I have to be careful what I talk about on YouTube.
On the YouTube?
On the YouTube. We talk about gummy bears, hundreds of pounds of gummy bears. We talk about
that one came
loofahs. Oh, this is from Michelle as well. Hoffert. Enjoy your gift. Hoffert, Michelle. Let's see what it is. What do you think it is?
Tumblers.
Stainless steel tumblers. Mama! Because Mama, I'm coming home.
Is that for...
These are for us.
No. It's for Patience and Christian.
I'm the mama.
I'm pretty sure that's for Patience.
You to Papa.
Yeah?
Okay. Christian and
sure
Patience. All right. Christian and Patience. We'll make sure they get that. Loofahs! There's got to be a loofah game that we can play. You get a loofah. You get a loofah. Everybody gets loofahs. Okay, let's see. Enjoy your gift from Mary Laura Tyrebiel. It's from Mary Laura. I don't know how to say her last name, but Mary, thank you so much.
More loofahs to add to the loofah shelving.
I'm not joking. She will not let me use the loofahs in the shower yet.
She's
putting them on the shelf, and I'm not allowed to touch them.
I want to see how
I
many.
live here. I live here. I'm not allowed to touch the loofahs. You send me. I live here. I'm an adult. I'm not allowed to touch the loofahs.
There's a method to my madness.
It's madness. It's definitely madness.
All right, this one's from Tom Shannon. We actually met him at the meet and greet.
Tom Shannon came to Half Mill Time to Grill.
He delivered T-shirts
and check this out. Whoa. Look at that. GPK. Now, a lot of these are on clearance right now at your local Walmarts for $10. A lot of them are at $5. These are super cool.
Very cool.
And I've been checking all of the Walmarts wherever we go. I'm not sure who that's for. I've been checking all of the Walmarts just to look for them everywhere we go. And there's another Elvis right there. I'm going to hand you the box while I read.
All right.
Okay. We should probably put a desk in the middle of the office so we have both sides to navigate, but we haven't done that yet. Dear G&J, while I'm pretty sure the G is for me and the J is for you. While wandering aimlessly through my local Walmart, I discovered this GPK in the clearance aisle. I didn't know if you had these already, but like all collectibles, you can never have too many. You are correct.
That is correct, Tom.
Later that same day, I visited Okeechobee Flea Market and ran across these Elvis sets. So, in order to not play favorites, I purchased them as well. I hope you enjoy these items. Thank you so much.
Tom. I wouldn't have been upset if you didn't send me anything, but I appreciate it.
He says, we did meet at the Half Mill Time to Grow event. I was the one that showed up on Friday evening with the T-shirts for you and George. Short girls. Let me know what you think. We love it, Tom. Absolutely love it.
See,
Thank you so much.
I remember that.
That is a rare occasion when George actually
I
got to be kidding me. Are they doing this on purpose?
Oh, is this Bath and Body Works?
Are they doing this on purpose?
This came directly from.
Are they just trying to overwhelm me with loofahs?
Oh my goodness!
They're trying to overwhelm me with loofahs just for a joke now. Like, I can't use this many loofahs.
That entire shelf area is going to be filled.
Somebody bought out the loofahs in Bath and Body Works. Who was it?
Donnell Gibson.
That makes sense.
It says, Jeremy George, I have included some pink ones for George. Love from Ohio.
Look at that right there. Pink ones for George.
There's 10 of them in there.
9 for George. 1 to go on the shelf because she won't let me use a loofah.
Thanks, Donnell.
I'm not joking. She literally has them on a shelf in the house. I even asked her, can I take a couple? Can I take a couple to Otter Creek with me? I'm not ready yet. What do you got to be ready with loofahs? Tangy ketchup Doritos from Jeremy. We're at the store yesterday, seen these, and I thought of you. Y'all rock. George, keep it up. July 10th, it was Eric and Michael. Awesome.
Tangy ketchup.
By the way, I'm not allowed to eat these either. They end up on a shelf.
Thanks, Danielle.
They're on the ketchup shelf.
Ketchup shelf.
I'm serious. I have a ketchup shelf. It says, for Baby George, okay to read. Okay. Let's see what we got here for Baby George. I wonder if my Baby George is watching
pastel
right
colors.
Now. Baby George, I made this just for you. If you want a different color or if you need 1 or 2 or more for the siblings, just let me know. Aww. Can't wait to meet you. You have the sweetest parents and the coolest YouTube grandparents. Aww. I'm sure you'll be loved by all. Love and kisses from your YouTube kid, Stacy. How incredible, Stacy. She made that personally. It's gonna be awesome. We'll make sure Patience and Christian get that tomorrow for sure. All right, this is from Michelle Chandler, Arizona. Holy cow. Jeremy and George, okay to read on air. Mayor Therese. The mayor is getting mail now. We're getting mail for Skylar, the mayor, Baby George, who isn't even born yet. Wow. Okay. This box is full. Let's see. Oh, man, look at that. Check that out. That's a 3D bonfire. All right, George is going to start showing stuff. Jeremy George, just a bit of fun stuff for you. The cloth in the circle is an Elvis headband. GPK bag is for Jeremy. Say what?
This one. Look how cool that is.
That is cool. That is really cool. Did she handmade this?
Ooh, look at all this jewelry.
Stitch. This is handmade.
You could tell it's handmade.
This is handmade. Wow.
All the bracelets.
This is handmade. And the rest is to home with. The rest is to have from fun with. Thanks for all the excitement. Bulldog Mom. Thank you so much.
Very cool. Look at the peacock bag.
That's cool. You're going to put that on your peacock shelf?
Yes.
I'm setting GPK right there. Right there. Check that card out even. That card is so cool.
That is really cool. Thank you.
Pennies from heaven.
And then this will go to Mayor Therese?
And that goes to Mayor Therese.
Okay.
We will take that down with us for the August meeting. We'll take that down for Mayor Therese. Okay. This is from Jane Lord. We met Jane as well at the Half Mill Time to Grow.
Her and her daughter.
Yep. Her daughter was there as well with her. And Don't think we'll be opening this one. It's wrapped too pretty. Patience and Christian.
Is that for Patience and Christian?
That's for, I don't think we're going to open this one. I mean, we could take a peek, but
we won't.
Okay, that's wrapped too pretty. They need to do that one. That one's wrapped way too pretty. Okay, this is from Amazon. Let's see what's in here. I think I know what it's in here. I think it's going to be number 3. Number 3 right there.
So that's the closest one. It's kind of opposite to what you're wearing.
I hope you enjoy the new t-shirts. I have 3 coming. Yep, there you go. It's from Tom, all right.
From Tom.
Number 3.
You're looking out, Tom.
Yeah, but Tom, when I wear them for the first time, which one do you think it will be?
That one. You
have 3. Which will it be?
I'm thinking the last one you just opened.
So what she says, Michelle Chandler.
That's the right
and
thanks, Tricky Chi.
Mommy Patience. Just a little patience.
That one's beautifully wrapped too.
Ooh, I think we better just give this straight to Patience.
Yeah, we'll give that directly to
We're going to give that directly to Patience.
Thank
wow.
you.
That is beautifully wrapped.
They appreciate everything you guys send. They absolutely love it.
It's like Christmas every day. They said, Jeremy, we need you to build us a bigger house. I just gave you a 2,200 square foot house to live in. And they were like, yeah, we have all these gifts from the fans. We need more room. All right, you're on your own then. All right, let's see what we have here. There was some kind of thing in a thing.
This is from Howard.
From Howard Gladwin.
Yeah.
North Dakota. Jeremy and George, thank you for all you do. I've been watching What the Hale's for over 3 years now. I truly enjoy all your videos. Really hooked on the saga of Otter Creek. I was watching one of your storage unit videos the other day and saw all the old pennies and coins that you found. They're actually all sorted over there. Christian and Patience did while I was in Otter Creek. And it would be a good way. I have an old coin counter that works for you. You can have it if you like it. Be a good way to save all the old coins, and then you can store them in rolls. Good idea.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Howard. You can send rolls. We find rolls in like every unit.
Wow, what a fun gift.
We find rolls in like every unit. We prefer to find the actual money, but we don't always find the money. But we've been getting lucky.
Charlotte from Washington.
Charlotte Bunce? Was it Bunce? Oh my goodness.
Charlotte Bunce.
This is diamond art. Holy cow, that probably took days.
Oh my goodness. I wonder how long it took her.
I'm going to guess that was probably 5 solid days, 8-hour days. That's my guess. George started one this past winter in Otter Creek, and she still has yet to finish it. And do not read on the live.
Oh, yeah, we won't. Thanks, Charlotte.
I wish I still loved turtles. I do like diamond art, though, from fans.
Diamond art is really cool.
I do like diamond art from the fans. Not so thrilled about turtles anymore, but to be honest with you, I still have turtles. I still have a lot of turtles. And then check that out. Look at that.
An emoji bag?
Emoji bag.
Very cool.
This could be George in the matter of 30 seconds. Like, this is no joke. That's George.
Not just me, any female.
Definitely you. Definitely you.
Any female.
She's claiming any female, but we're gonna stick with
Wendy.
It's George. All right, we got big news. George is pregnant.
Now you're starting rumors.
Well, I want to be like Lynette and John Crook. I want to be just like Lynette and John Crook.
No, you don't.
I don't?
No,
okay.
You don't.
The big news, George is not pregnant.
No.
Even though, well, let's not go there.
Let's get to the
not physically, humanly possible at this point. So, but the big news is some of the items that you saw in this storage unit the past couple of days, you're going to have the opportunity to bid on tonight. Some of the coolest stuff ever. We got to that storage unit. We paid $510 for that storage unit. The saw, the compound Hitachi compound miter saw by itself pays for the unit, even though I'm not going to sell the saw. But I'm probably going to take that saw down to Otter Creek this winter. Mm-hmm. And this unit has been incredible. Past 2 days, George and I have actually been fine-tooth sorting it, and it's getting better than we actually even thought in the original. And you got 2 more videos coming from it, and it just gets better and better and better. So some of the items tonight in the auction, we are going to have an auction tonight, and some of the items are going to be lots from that unit, and that was a Hales of a unit.
Yeah, very fun unit. We thought that it was just going to take us an hour to load, and that didn't happen. We ended up being there, 3 hours? But very fun unit. We are going to switch gears and go into our live auction. First things first, make sure you guys are in live chat and not top chat. This is super important if you're on the YouTube platform. That way myself, along with our moderators and everyone at home, can see the live chat as it's happening in real time as close as possible. If you don't plan on bidding and you're watching from Facebook, you can stay where you are. You don't need to hop over. But if you do want to bid, you want to make sure that you hop over from Facebook to YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed so you can participate in the live chat. All of the lots that I show this evening, there is a $25 minimum bid that includes free shipping if you live here within the United States. If you live outside of the United States, you're more than welcome to bid. Just know that there will be additional shipping costs. Those shipping costs, I knew it.
What did you know?
I knew it. You got to get rid of the sticker.
Just feels wrong. It feels like I'm cheating on Aunt Camellia George.
Shipping charges for international shipping could vary anywhere from $50 to $200, depending on the weight of the box, the dimensions, and where you're located in the world.
Really hugs my muscles too much, and I don't want to make anybody stumble and fall.
Oh, geez. Our auction, just know your country's custom laws, and if there's any import fees, keep that in mind if you live outside of the U.S. Our auction style is minute to win it. I will show the items in the bulk lot, and then you can start bidding right away. Once I'm done showing the entire lot, Jeremy will throw up a 1-minute timer. That's when you have a minute to throw in your last minute bids. Whoever the highest bidder is by the time the timer ends, and our moderator, Flipping Adventures, types sold in the live chat, you will be the winner of that auction, of that lot. If you are the highest bidder this evening, we ask that you email us immediately. We will display our email address on the screen once we go into the live. Jeremy, along with our moderators, will remind you also throughout the
didn't see that coming, did you?
Throughout the auction, where to send it to and what to send. But we want you to send over your real name, your YouTube profile name, your mailing address, your high bid amount, and the auction lot that you won. If you're a runner-up and you want to be considered the backup bidder, we ask you to email us as well. Same thing: YouTube name, profile name, mailing address, your high bid amount, and the lot that you bid on. Sometime this evening or early tomorrow morning, I will send a invoice via PayPal. You do not need a PayPal account in order to pay that invoice. You can pay using either a debit card or bank card, credit card, or obviously your PayPal account. Keep in mind that everything is sold. Everything is sold as is. There's no guarantees, no returns. We auction the items off to you as we find them in the unit or wherever they're sourced from. That's a tight shirt on you. It's a very tight shirt
good
on
though,
you.
Doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Trying to hide all the muscles.
We will do a practice lot.
So you don't like this?
No, we will do a practice lot. So if this is your first live auction and you're not sure how it works, we'll do a practice lot so you get an idea of how it works. And at the end of the auction, there will be 2 lucky winners. You'll have a chance to win a free item based on a trivia question that Jeremy will be asking. Whoever the first two people to answer the trivia question correctly will win that free giveaway. And then as best practice, make sure you guys refresh in between every lot and make sure you switch from top chat to live chat.
Wasn't ready yet.
It was weird. It was really weird seeing you wear the white shirt.
I wasn't ready yet.
And then keep in mind that we are at the mercy of any YouTube glitches. They're there. We don't know why they're there. We dislike them just as much as you do. If for some reason Jeremy or our moderators do not see your bids.
But keep in mind, we are not at the mercy of.
So for example, if you're bidding 100, instead of typing in the letters 100, either try typing out the word or putting a $sign in front of the 1 or after the 0. So if you type out the number 100, it's going to be ONE and then the word 100, HUNDRED.
Well, we have a flood advisory.
And then a quick reminder, if you have no intentions of paying, do not bid because that will get you banned from the channel.
Mayor Dan, if you're still in the chat, I just got notification we're under a flood advisory.
We are?
But we're on the top of a mountain, so we'll be okay.
Oh, we should be okay. All right, I'm gonna go set up for the practice. The practice slot, and then if you could set up here.
All right. So she's setting up the practice slot, which typically means she's stealing something of mine. Almost 100% of the time means she's stealing something of mine.
What can I auction for practice?
How about you auction your own stuff?
I got one.
All right. Getting the microphone set up for George. Oh, that's how it's going to be, George? Nobody can see it yet.
I know.
But here we go. We're going to add it to the stream. And then George prefers this a little bit better. There you go. She's already taking my brand new. You guys, this is what I live with.
This is practice. This isn't really going up for auction.
This is what I live with. I'm shocked it wasn't 500 loofahs that she put up in there. No, I need them for the shelf. All right. This is just a practice so you understand the system. Then we're going to go through huge lots tonight. And we got a lot of cool things from this very, very cool unit. As a matter of fact, a lot of Goodyear, just like that T-shirt I was just wearing, a lot of Goodyear history. And we're getting more of the story on this unit too. Just absolutely incredible. So here's what you need to know. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees, and no returns. And the biggest thing is you have 1 minute to win it. You can start bidding immediately, but when the timer is up and when Flippin' Adventure says sold, it be gone. It be gone. I see lots of bids coming in already. 100,000 clone shirts of your original Levi shirt, Jeremy. 2 missing peacocks. All the GPKs for Jeremy. I'd like that, Debbie. 40 more seconds to go. A BBQ and campfire. Ooh, that sounds perfect. Gator bait. Yes, please. The bald guy. I've seen all kinds. 10 bison chips. Janelle, I know what a bison chip is. It's a pile of poo. All right. Tom Shannon says, test. All right. Marie McAllister says 1 million. Deborah said 4 pair of handcuffs. Can we make that to 5? So we can have, let's make it 6. We got Russ, Mary, Don, Laura, Lynette, and John Crook. Let's make it 6.
P.O. box that's for Mary.
Yeah. And we better put some cuffs on that P.O. box that's for Mary for fraud as well. Once Flippin' Adventure says sold, then bidding is no longer boom right there, T-shirt, and it is sold. If any right there, you know what? Shelly Hall said 6 pair of handcuffs after the sold. I don't care about the rules. I'm breaking the rules. Shelly, you're the fake winner tonight on the test run. You do not get the shirt, but George is bringing the first lot up here tonight, and if I'm not mistaken, it is a ton of NASCAR collectibles. And if I am not mistaken, it has the Dale Earnhardt encyclopedia that everybody and their brother wants. So I'm just going to go ahead and give her solo layout.
So
here
first lot are assorted NASCAR items that we found in the unit. Here's a 2014 calendar.
You can start bidding immediately.
So there's the calendar, and then this is the hot item that everybody
wanted.
That was still in the package.
Everybody wants this. Still in the package. Dale Earnhardt encyclopedia. We found it in the unit. Everybody wants it. We said, you know what? Boom. It's going up for auction tonight. So, super cool.
Very cool.
All right. I see bids of 50 and 50 and 50. Dooley's in at 75. Joe's in at 50. 75 is the high bid right now with Dooley. Elizabeth came in at 70, but 75. Marcus came in at 75 as well, but Dooley is still high bidder right now at 75, and there's a whole lot more going in this lot. Elizabeth Azar is now in at 85. Kimmy Mama Felicia's in at 88. That was the one piece that we had more requests for. Angela Edwards is now in at 100. 100, and you're going to get a whole lot more with it. You're going to get a ton of stuff with this. 100 is the high bid right now. Remember, if you don't see your actual dualies in at 99, but Angela Edwards is high bidder at 100. If you don't see your actual bid, love you too, Sue Henry. If you don't see your actual bid, try typing it out. As you see some people typing it out. Anthony Boyd is now in at 125. Chris Balling came in at 125 as well, but Anthony got it in first. Tom Shannon is now in 150. 150 is the high bid. Remember, you should be looking this stuff up on eBay as George is showing it.
Yes, we did not launder these T-shirts, so keep that in mind.
Lady Tammy says,
This
Jeremy,
is
you
an
realize
XL.
Aunt Camelia George has the last laugh having you wear a shirt that says Elvis for the last year. Yes, Aunt Camelia George always has the last laugh. Betty Sanders in at 200 now.
Here
200.
is a tour brochure.
And the Levi shirt, even though you may see it, is not part of the lot.
Oop.
Thank you, Flippin' Adventures. George just lost a Dale Earnhardt card. It flipped off. Remember, everything is as is. No guarantees. Judy says, Jeremy, will you model these shirts? Maybe. Keep in mind that card in the corner there fell off. The case looks a little bit loose.
Yeah, it popped off, and then you get a quarter in the middle.
Looks like we are still with Bethany at 200. Bethany is at 200, and we're not even at the beginning
You'll
of this
get these
box.
collector tins. This one's the only one that doesn't have the seal on it. The other three
Warden
do.
putting in with.
These are sealed with cellophane. I would not recommend eating the peanut butter filled chocolate that's in it, though.
You didn't tell me there was peanut butter filled chocolate in there.
So you'll get these
200 is still the high bid
collectible
right now.
tins with peanut butter filled chocolate on the inside. Again, it's sealed.
High bid is still 200.
Would not recommend eating the chocolate filled cannies.
Earnhardt Encyclopedia is the thing that everybody wanted. They're like, I want it, I want it, I want it. Well, tonight is your night to get it.
There's a collectible NASCAR tin.
Tonight is your night to get it. High bid right now is Bethany. We're giving you so much more with it.
What is this?
Phyllis wants to know the dates on the tins.
What is this? Oh, here's a
That's the one thing
Max tin set.
where the piece of paper was stuck on the tin, and I said, we're not
yeah.
going to touch it. So the piece of paper is still stuck on the tin.
Here's a GM Goodrich.
Is it sealed? The lid sealed? What's under the foam? We
Under
never
the
did look.
foam.
Tom Shannon's now in at 225. Oh, we got clickbaited. Oh man.
So this has a date of 2003.
I bet there were cars in there at one point.
This one has a date of
225 to Tom right now. Now Dooley's in at 230.
I don't see
Dooley's
a date
at high
on
bidder
this
right now,
one.
230. Gatorbait Paranormal says Jeremy likes his sweets. That's
This
why I like
one
George so much.
is there a date on this one? 2008.
Yeah,
2008.
that peanut butter chocolate's probably still good.
So these are 2008. I did not see a date on this one. And then if you remember,
230 is the high bid right now.
you get these brand new Frosty mugs.
Ooh. Frosty, baby. 230. 230 is the high bid right now.
You'll get 3 of them.
3 Frosty
These
mugs.
appear to be brand new, still in the box. There might be a little bit of damage to the retail box on the outside.
230 is still the high bid right now. Kathy
So
sent
you'll
$2.
get 3 of those.
You're making money doing YouTube. Well, we're trying to help you guys make money, Kathy. That's the goal.
And then this was an auto registration and an insurance holder. This, I don't think there was anything in it.
That's
but-
probably something that you put in your car back in the day, and it held your insurance and your registration.
All right, and that completes the lot. So I'm ready for the timer.
But for once, I, believe it or not, I put this lot together, which is why the insurance card holder is in there. I was like, you know what? Throw this in.
Mm-hmm.
So I put a lot together for all of you for once. We're still at 230 right now. 230 is the high bid right now. And remember, it's $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. Try and represent everything as best as we possibly can. You know what I didn't think? They may not have seen any of this yet. This may be in the next couple of episodes. If did you guys see this yet in the episodes, the 2 episodes?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I bet you they didn't because it was at the beginning of the trailer. It was at the beginning of the trailer, so it's the last stuff we loaded. So they haven't even seen it yet. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh man, I screwed up on that. Okay. All right. You are going to see this stuff.
Which will be more exciting because they could be like, oh my gosh, I got that at the auction before it was even featured.
Yeah, they're saying some of it. I know they saw the encyclopedia because everybody's been asking for it. So they've seen some of it. Okay. Yeah. So Philip says the Earnhardt Book of Cars was in the first video. Everybody has wanted that. Everybody has wanted that. Okay. So some of this may be up and coming in the videos, and some you've seen. Okay. All right. 230 is still the high bid right now with Dooley. All right. We try and represent everything the best that we possibly can. And you know what? We better just go with this because I screwed it up a little bit. You got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. 1 minute to win it. 230 is still the high bid.
On the Frosty Cups.
1 minute to win it. 200. Candy is now in at 250. Candy's in at 250. 250 is high bid right now with about 45 seconds left to go. 250 is the high bid right now with Candy. Yes, we got about 40 seconds. You call me fumble nuts? Look what you're doing with pins over there. All right, 250 to Candy right now with about 35 seconds left to go. Elizabeth Hazard came in at 260. 260 is the high bid right now. 30 seconds left to go. Elizabeth is high bidder. Elizabeth is high bidder on this NASCAR lot, focusing on Dale Earnhardt with the encyclopedia. Candy's now in at 275 with 20 seconds left to go. 275 with 20 seconds left to go. We're now at about 15. Candy's still high bidder. The race is now. Start your engines with 12 seconds left. Now we're at 10. 275 is still the high bid. Remember, do not wait till the last minute to snipe or you're going to lose the snipe. 280 now with Elizabeth. Elizabeth's in at 280 with 1 second left to go. Elizabeth is now at 280. Nicole just came in at 300. Nicole just came in at 300. 300. Candy came in at 300, but Nicole got the bid at 300 first. 300 is the high bid. And it is Nicole with 300. Wow. Got that snipe in right before Candy. Right before Candy. Nicole, it is you. All right, Nicole, here's what you're going to do. And then Candy, your backup bidder. Nicole, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping amount, your shipping address, your bid amount of 300. Tell George it was for the NASCAR lot right there. You can send an email right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Candy, your backup bidder. You're a backup bidder as well at 300 as well, okay? So Nicole's primary bidder, and then Candy, your backup bidder. Candy, you can go ahead and send us an email right there as well and say, hey, George, I was backup bidder at 300 on that lot just in case something happens, okay? Wow. Okay, you may not have seen these yet. But I promise you they're going to be awesome. So
the next lot are assorted magazines.
Motorheads. Where's all our Motorheads in here? I'm just going to go ahead and get George solo layout.
You will get this.
Kathy says they did see them. Okay, Nancy said yes, they saw them.
You will get this with the lot that holds the magazines.
So there's so much more to come in this unit that's going to be mind-blowing.
Street Rodder. I'm trying to see if I can find a date for you guys. This is 2015.
They did see the magazines.
Street Rodder. This is a huge
lot of Motohead, Autohead, magazines. Yeah, they're all saying, yep, it was the second video. It was yesterday's video. So that's good. I didn't screw up too bad. Actually, George asked me today. We were fine-tooth sorting the trailer, and she's like, "Hey, can I auction these off?"
$2015. 2015.
Lots of cool.
Or actually, that's December of 14. Here's January of 15.
Some very, very, very cool.
November of 14.
Kim, no, they are not all the same.
Here is October of 14. Here's February of 15. February of
Library
2011.
Lord said, I thought you said Motorhead. I did say Motorhead. Autohead, Motorhead.
Here's January of 2011. Here is December of 2010. So assorted magazines, assorted years. Here's October of 2010.
So this would fall under Ephemeria. Did I say it
June
right?
Of 2010.
Ephemeria.
September of 2006.
Diane, you're in the auction. All you got to do is bid.
Here we go. November of 2010.
Ephemera. Okay, Rosie the Riveter said it's ephemera.
August of 2010. So that's included in the first.
Gearhead.
Magazine.
Mike goes, Jeremy, gearhead is the term. I should have known that. I should have known that. It's gearhead. All right, Mary Parfait is in at $30 right now. $30.
And then you'll get this one is Muscle Machines.
A muscle machine. Vroom. $30 at high bid right now with Mary. Yep, Max Lab, we got your emails. Just remember, we can't always respond.
Here is, where's the date on this one? November of 15. Muscle Machines. October of 15. March of 15. February of 15.
Soldier Mom says, I thought it was Motorhead.
April of 15.
It could go by anything. Gearhead, Motorhead, whatever you want.
June 15, 2015. Here is 2010 Muscle Machine of the Year.
I thought I was your Muscle Machine of the Year.
September of 2015.
Mary's still high bidder right now.
May of 15.
Ephemera. This is a
August of 15.
motor
July
heads,
15.
gear heads, auto heads.
December of 14.
They love this stuff.
November of 14.
Which is why
October 14.
he kept it all.
He did save a lot of stuff. January of 15.
And we're thankful he did.
Very
this is the kind of stuff that we like. Yes, yeah. Georgia's including the cases with the magazines.
July of 2010.
So the bags that the magazines are in, yep, that is going to be included.
December of 07.
That'll all be included.
August of 2011. October 2009. August 2014. July of 14. September of 14.
Mary's still high bidder at
September
30.
14. August 2010.
30 is the high bid right now.
You've got August.
Rosie's now in at 35.
June of 2010. September 2010. May 2010. January 2011. November of 2010. October of 2010. So that completes the second bag of magazines. And then we've got one more.
Now up to 45. Farnsworth is in up to 45.
And then this one is this assortment of NASCAR. You've got September of 14.
NASCAR Illustrated.
NASCAR
Boomdog
Illustrated.
is in at 50 now. Tom came in at 50 as well, but Boomdog got that bid in first.
July of 14. NASCAR Illustrated. December of 2009. Best of 2009. NASCAR Illustrated. Here's Cars and Parts. July of 2008. You'll get a
Chris is now in at 55.
Guide.
The Truth came in at 52. Wick Cohen came in at 47. High bid right now is 55.
14. August of 14.
Truth is in at 57 now.
98 Chevrolet pickup. There's 2 of these Glenmore Gathering of Significant Automobiles. 2009 and
Tom's in at
2010.
60. Boomdog was in at 65. Boom's now in at 65.
June of 14. We've got April of 2010. March of 2010. February of 2010. May of 14. More Cars and Parts. This is dated 03, September of 03.
Let's get Out of Control Mason to actually verify that bid. Until that bid is verified on these magazines, we're going to stay at Chris at 65. So Out of Control Mason, we need to know that you're seeing exactly what we're seeing, because you may be lagging and looking at the previous lot of NASCARs. So we just need you to confirm. If not, we're still at 65 with Chris.
October of 2007. And then the last magazine in this lot is September of 2007. I am ready for the timer.
Boomdog's now in at 75. 75. All right. Boom's in at 75. 67 with Waco in. 75 is the high bid right now. 75 is the high bid. We do not have a confirmation from the $250 bid, which I figured is probably lagging. 75 is the high bid right now. And here we go. Let's pull me back up in here. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside of the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. You got to Out of Control Mason is in at 250. He is confirming 250. Okay, Out of Control Mason is out of control tonight. He's in at 250. All right, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You've got 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Out of Control Mason is now at 250 on the magazines. Wade Cohen is in at 80. Wade Cohen is saying, you know what? I'm going to go for the backup bid. If Out of Control Mason is just like his title, he's out of control, maybe I'll get it in the backup bid. So Wade Cohen is in at 80. 40 seconds left to go here. 40 seconds left to go here. Out of Control Mason says, yes, I am confirming my bid. It is 250. He's saying, you know me. You know me. I'm out of control. That's how I roll. Out of control. Out of Control Mason is in at 250 right now. 250 is the high bid right now. Rosie is backup bidder right now. Rosie the Riveter. Brenda is at 80. 80 is the backup bid with about 10 seconds left to go. Out of Control Mason is high bidder right now at 250. Rosie the Riveter is backup bidder at 80 with 3 seconds and 2 and 1. And let's see what happens. Out of Control Mason is saying, yes, I am confirming. Yes, I am confirming. Out of Control Mason still high bidder right now. Going once, twice. Sold to Out of Control Mason. $250. All right, here's what you're going to do, Out of Control Mason. Out of Control Mason, you're going to send us your YouTube name, which may be the same as number 2, your real name. I don't know. Parents may have called you Out of Control. Who knows? Who knows? Mine called me Jeremy. So who knows what parents are thinking, right? So Out of Control Mason, we need your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of $250, and then tell George it's the magazine lot. The magazine lot. And then Wade Cohen, backup bid. Debbie is saying it's Wade Cohen. Dawn's saying it's Rosie. I thought it was Rosie. I thought backup bid was Rosie. I'm pretty sure it's Rosie. So Rosie, the Riveter, you know what to do. Go ahead and send us your backup bidder at 80. You can send all that information right there. Just say, hey, George, here's all my information. I am the backup bidder at 80. And there are some of you still lagging out there. Make sure you refresh. Remember, it never has to do with anything that YouTube is supplying to you or our internet. It's actually your internet as you're downloading it. So all of that is on your side of things. You want to refresh as often as possible, okay? All right, looks like George has a major Disney pin lot. You saw us purchase this in Florida from Michael. And so Michael got his teeth, and we still got pins to actually share with you. So let's just go ahead and give George solo layout.
Next lot are assorted Disney Toy Story pins. These are all sealed, brand new.
Debbie
This
Vaughn
one's
is
not
saying
sealed, but it's new.
Joaquin was first.
Waco Ken?
Waco Ken. Yes, that's what it is.
Okay.
Waco Ken, if you were first, go ahead and email George, backup bidder. My mistakes. Debbie Vaughn is always correct. She even sent me my balls back.
Well, that's why we have awesome moderators to be our second eyes.
That's why we do what we do. Here come the bids already for the
Set of
pins.
eyes.
Here come the pin bids
Remember
already.
when you
BP's
told
in at
Michael
70.
he looks like Spoonie?
I said that to him?
Yeah.
I would
Or
never
Forky.
say such a thing.
Forky.
Isn't it Sporky? Spork?
Yes, Sporky.
75 is the high bid right now. 75 is the high bid. Susie came in at 75 as well, but somebody's already got the bid at 75.
There is a total of 29 pins. And then you will get...
Papa came in at 75, but we've already got Susie.
You
high
will
bidder
get
at
the
75.
pins displayed as it is, just like this. You won't get the flat. You'll just get the individual pins.
Gator Bait's now at 78. 78 is high bid right now. Now, Harriet's in at 80. Cincy Gal came in at 80 as well. Harry got first bid at 80. Mitchell Little Valley's now in at 90. 90 is high bid. Big P's now in at 100. BP is now in at 100. All the Disney pins from Michael's personal collection. We bought Michael's collection for $5,000 so he could get the attention that he needed for his teeth. And now you get to buy the collection off of us. So Michael got his teeth, and now you can be a part of his collection as well. I think high bid right now is still 100. 100 is the high bid. You got a lot of cool pins.
23 pins on here. Again, you will get it as displayed with the Mickey Mouse ear backing, and then the ones on the top don't have the Mickey Mouse ear backing. You don't get the flat, but you will get the pins, and there's 6 on here. And then I'm ready for the timer whenever you're
Harriet's now high bidder at 110. Harriet's high bidder right now at 110. All right. You're seeing it as you're seeing it. Lillian is now high bidder at 125. Papa Troy came in at 110 as well, with Lillian at McG is high bidder right now at 125. All right. George is saying she is ready for the timer. High bid right now, if I believe, is 125. Hello, Selena. Hello, Selena. All right, here we go. George is sharing all the pins here. This is Disney pin lot from Michael. Michael got his teeth. You can have his pins. And here's what you need to know. High bid. Come on, get back into it. I'll take 2 weeks off on an auction because I'm in Otter Creek doing everything I possibly can. And I can't get it spitted out. All right. The Kilted Coachman is now at 125.50. All right. Here we go. $25 starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States. Additional shipping outside of the United States. Everything is as is. No guarantees. No returns. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious, because right now the high bid is $125.50. You got 1 minute to win it. Do not wait till the end to snipe. You got to get that snipe in with about 10 seconds left to go, because so many of you lagged. So don't wait till the end to snipe. You will not get your bid in, and you'll miss out this super cool lot. Kevin T's now on 130. Kevin T's now on 130. 130 is the high bid. Harry came in at 125, but Kevin's landing at 130. 130 with about 35 seconds left to go. Kevin T is high bidder right now. 130. 130 is the bid. 130 is the bid with 30 seconds left to go. 30 seconds left to go. Some super cool Disney pins here. Super cool Disney pins. Crafty Jen says, I can't decide which one I like the best out of all of the movies. Kevin T says 131. I think he just bid against himself at 131, because I think Kevin was high bidder at 130. So Kevin was high bidder at 130. If anybody bids anything other than 130, then his 131 will actually jump in. But right now, he's still high bidder at 130. His high bidder right now at 130. High bidder at 130. High bidder going once at 130. High bidder going twice at 130. Kevin is high bidder at 130. Yeah. His bid of 131 is rejected. We will not accept it. But we will take your 130, because we don't want you bidding against yourself. We want you to get the best deal you possibly can. That's what everybody wants. He what? He was at our dollar sale. Kevin was at our dollar sale. Kevin, you know what to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 130, not 131. And you're going to tell George it was the Disney pin lot. You're going to send that information right there, right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Backup is the Kilted Coachman at $125.50. $125.50 Kilted Coachman. Here's what you can do. You can send George all the same information, YouTube, name, real name, shipping address, your bid amount, $125.50, and tell her your backup for that lot. Okay. Now you're going to email it right there. Just a reminder for everybody, when you email us on our platforms, you always get a auto response with frequently asked questions, the answers to the frequently asked questions. So don't worry about that. George will get out invoices. Either tonight, most likely tonight, or tomorrow morning. But looks like we're on a comic lot now.
Next lot are assorted comics. Some of them do have the dust protector sleeve, and I would say half of them have the dust protector sleeve and the other half does not.
We got Nicole's information on the NASCAR lot. Thank you, Nicole. We got her email. We got Candy's email on the NASCAR lot as well.
These are assorted comics.
We got Ken High Bidder at 50 right now on the assorted comics.
So far, I've shown Marvel.
Crafty Jen says, not going to Maine this year. Oh, Crafty Jen, what happened? I knew you were looking forward to it. I mean, I don't care about the taffy. I just wanted you to, okay, we really did like the taffy, but we just want you to have a good time. I hope you get to go and still enjoy your time.
Yeah.
High bidder right now is Ken at 50.
Now
Ken
I
is
want
high
some
bidder.
taffy.
You getting hankering for taffy.
Mm-hmm.
Lowell Austin is high bidder right now at 75.
I think they were all the flavors that she picked out were amazing, but my favorite was probably the strawberry.
Crafty Jen, you can go see Cheyenne Marcus. She's quilting too much right now. She's getting ready for the
she's
craft
getting
fairs.
her craft on.
She's getting the craft on. Ken's at 85. 85 right now with Ken.
It looks like most of these comics are from the library. You'll see the stickers on them.
Scooby-Doo. For all the top tier members, you got to see me playing Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo in today's video. Where are you?
So far I've seen Marvel and DC Comics.
Can't have a show without you. 110 is high bid right now. Scooby-Doo. Where are you?
Back to Marvel. This one does have a dust protector. This looks like 3 of the same comics.
There's the Incredible Hulk. Bow down.
Captain America. Captain America.
High bid right now is 110 still on the comic lot. If you remember, this is a storage unit we paid well over $3,000 for.
It was
a
big unit.
It was a huge unit. We filled 2 20-foot enclosed trailers. Christian and Patience worked on it all winter. We bought it days before we left for Florida. And
that's what kept them busy while we were
They
gone.
worked on it all winter while we worked on the schoolhouse in Florida. And we even brought them down for the schoolhouse and for the half meal time to grill.
They're gonna come down again.
Oh yeah, they're definitely coming down again. Got to bring baby George down.
This is a big old lot of comics.
Where are you?
Flash.
Some really cool comics in here.
Spider-Man. More Spider-Man. Iron Man.
Gotta love some good comics.
More Iron Man.
Iron Man doesn't
Amazing
really have
Spider-Man.
a cool. Iron Man doesn't have a cool theme song. Tom's high bidder at 150. M&M's. Yeah,
that
baby.
Was the back.
Oh, that's the back. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy. That's okay too, though. I am married to Groot.
More Guardians.
I am the Groot. Married to Groot.
Because we need money.
We need money. Tom's high bidder at $150.
Green Arrow.
$150 is the high bidder right now.
Green Arrow. Flash. Back to Flash. More Green Arrow. Back to Flash.
Swamp Thing. Check that out. We don't even know what we got. We have shelves and shelves of comics. This has the protective
sleeve on it.
The Vigilante.
DC.
We don't even know. This is the first time George and I are even seeing what's in this box. Captain Atom. She just grabbed a box. Darlene just sent $5. Thank you so much, sweetie.
Bloodshot. Black Hawk.
Philip says, Jeremy, do you remember the 70s Spider-Man show? I don't, because I was born in 77 and I can't remember when I was 3. Unfortunately.
The Huntress.
Tom's still high bidder at 150. My earliest memory is
Shadow.
I can remember when I was 10 sitting on the toilet in the morning, waking up and going to the bathroom and thinking, holy cow, I'm double digits. This is a big deal. This is serious. Crafty Jen just sent $5. Good news. I can order online from the candy shop and have it shipped. You don't have to do that.
Don't feel obligated.
You don't have to do that at all, Jen. You know that. All right, 150.
All right, we're getting to the bottom of this huge comic lot.
I realize somebody, I think Ken wants to know the numbers on the comic, but George is just going to sell it the way she is. She ain't going to go back through it at this point. I understand that for comic resellers or collectors, but there's so many
3 of the same. We'd be here forever. And then 3 of
we have a bedtime tonight. Jackie, you remember for 9 months we picked up our first storage unit today. The safe wasn't nearly as large as we anticipated. It was a deposit safe with a key lock. So is there a way to save it, reset the combination? Okay, so Jackie, there is a way to reset it, and you need a locksmith to do that. Or the other thing you can do, you're ready for the bids?
Yeah.
All right, Jackie, there's a couple things you can do, okay? So number one, you can find out who the manufacturer of the safe is. You're going to call the company and say, hey, do you have a reset? And they'll ask you for the serial number, and then they'll either send you a key or tell you how to reset it, okay? Since it's a deposit safe, they may or may not have that, okay? Second thing you can do is you can go to, and usually that's like $50 to get a key. Most safes, that's worth it. All right. Second thing you can do is you can get a locksmith. Locksmith at a bare minimum is going to charge you $200, and most safes are not worth $200. And so if I were you, I would just bust into it. So one of the things that, we obviously we break into safes, okay? And we have fun doing it. So for us, it's weighing out the fun versus the value. If the safe is worth $300 and I got to pay a locksmith $200 for a $300 safe, it ain't worth it to me. I'm just going to have fun. I want to see what's inside. So you can either contact the manufacturer of the safe, contact the locksmith. I don't typically like the locksmith solution. It all depends on the value of your safe. So, for example, the last safe I got is the most expensive safe we've ever purchased. Therefore, I will not be damaging that one. Every other safe we have gotten, those safes are range anywhere from $50 to $200. And for us, I'd rather have the fun and the memory. All right, Shelly Hall just sent $4.99. George, what flavor of taffy do you want? We're going to Myrtle Beach this Friday. I'll pick you something up for you.
No, we have so much candy. Do not feel obligated, but if you really, really want to, I do like strawberry.
I'll have to remember that. All right, so here we go. I think we're still at 150. Yep, we're still at 150. Tom's in at 150. Karen J said, my locksmith only charged me $20. Karen,
that's a good deal.
You should share your locksmith with the world. Okay.
Where do you live?
So, Karen, where do you live? All right. Jackie just gifted 5 What the Hales memberships.
Swamp Things.
Kristen got one. Leah got one. Deborah got one. Kevin T got one. And one rockin' grandma got one. Thank you so much, Jackie. Okay. $25 starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States. Additional shipping outside of the United States. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. It's still 150. 150. 150 is high bid right now in the comics. The Bango said, just don't ask what people are wearing. So, what are you wearing? I'm wearing my Levi's t-shirt. All right. 40 seconds left to go. Tom still high bidder at 150. Deborah says, thank you, Jackie. One Rockin' Grandma says, thank you. There might have been some other thank yous in there that I did not get. Marie McAllister says, gifted memberships. What's that? Well, any member or any viewer can get on and actually gift memberships to What the Hales. And YouTube randomly selects who gets those memberships, which is pretty cool. 150 is still the high bid right now. 150 is still the high bid. All right, we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still Tom right now at 150. Renee Ward just bid 200. 200 is high bid right now. Renee's in at 200. She got the snipe in at 200. 200 going once, 200 going twice. Renee got the snipe in for 200. Wow. Nice sniping, Renee. All right, Tom, you're backup bidder. Renee, you are winning bidder. Renee Ward. We need your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 200. Tell George it was the comic lot. You're going to email that right there at whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then, Tom, your backup bidder at 150. What you're going to do is all the same thing. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount 150. Tell George you're backup on the comic lot. You're going to email it right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Just a reminder, whenever you message us on our platforms, typically we'll get an auto response for frequently asked questions. You can ignore that. George will send out a specialized invoice. You'll be able to click on a button and you can pay a million different ways based on that button. Once you pay, George typically will have it out in the mail the next day, and she's got her next lot, and I'm just going to go ahead and full screener.
The next lot are assorted Pokemon.
You have a Pokemon lot?
So here's a 3-disc DVD.
All right.
I want to say this stuff came from the same lot or the same unit with the comic books.
Okay, she thinks this came with none of that is been focused yet. So you need to start over and wait for it to focus. All right, Pokemon. Apparently
there is a 24 action-packed episodes, 3-disc of Pokemon.
Pop Troy's in at 25 right now.
Another 3 discs. And then you'll also get 4 discs.
Copperwise is in at 50. Pokemon.
6 discs. And the reason why I think it's from that unit, because it has public library down there at the bottom.
That he bought a lot from the library sales.
He did. And
then he was reselling it on eBay.
Yes.
But then he lost it somehow.
Here is this appears to be brand new, still sealed. However, there is damage to and some discoloration to
Anthony's high bidder at 52.
Package dated 2020. And then you'll get this Pokemon tin dated 99.
Pokemon. You gotta bid it. You gotta bid to win them all.
Sorry, had that upside down. Inside are a bunch of Pokemon cards.
Anthony's now in at 80. 80 is the high bid. Papa was in at 75. Anthony's now in at 80. You got a bunch of cards in there too?
A bunch of Pokemon cards.
Which we definitely have not looked at.
No.
And they're going to want to see at least something. All right, there you go. I guess she ain't going to show you much.
I'm working on it. This has a date of 2019.
Oh, that was a good year.
So I'm not going to go through the whole stack, but that's included in the tin.
Papa's in at 100.
And then you'll also get a stack of the large Pokemon cards dated 2016. And then there's also another 3-disc DVD. You'll get this player's guide. It is bent with some damage.
That's okay. So am I.
You're bent with damage.
When you still keep me around.
And then there's more cards in here at the bottom. Ooh.
Kathy says, aren't we all?
It looks like there's a Yu-Gi-Oh mixed in there. More stack of Pokemon cards. They're not organized. This one has the date of 2021.
Not organized. We have no idea what's in there. Mary just gifted 5 memberships.
I want to say
Debbie Marks got a membership. Wheelchair Rolling Adventures got a membership. Steve Austin, Jeff Amiston, and Therese Lloyd all got memberships.
I want to say Patience and Christian put this lot together. And just stuck it all in the
D. Robertson just upgraded to the family. You're going to get to see Scooby-Doo. That was today's video for the family members. Where are you?
There's some more Pokemon cards.
Therese says, thanks, Mary. Cameron says, peace. I think we're still at 100. Tim says, I'm bent, but I'm not broken. I'm bent and broken.
Here's more Pokemon cards. I'm just kind of grabbing them from the bottom. I probably should have organized this tote.
Flippin' Adventure says there's a few people in OC that are like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. And put cuffs on them.
There's is this a pin? Yeah, it looks like a pin.
Thank you, Anita. Pin. Ooh, that's a cool pin.
It does have the backing. And then here's a Pokemon ball. Nothing
Anne's Arts and Crap says, I'm bent, broken, twisted all around. I feel like that sometimes. Rosie D, I see your message. What was your bid? Try typing your bid out. Maybe I wasn't paying good attention.
There's a couple more cards at the bottom of the tote.
Rosie D's high bidder right now, 125. I saw it this time, Rosie D. 125 is high bid right now.
Okay.
Dad's Treasure says, any update on the Underwear Gate Smasher Bandit? Yes, I just submitted my documentation to the courts for restitution. That's the update. She's going to have to pay restitution. I'm charging her for the gate, and I'm charging her $200 for labor to repair it.
All right, I'm ready for the...
$100 for my labor and $100 for Flippin' Adventures labor, because it's going to be me and her fixing it. And we don't work cheap.
You break it, you buy it.
Well, she can take the broken gate. That's okay. I don't mind.
All right, I'm ready for the timer whenever you are.
Ready for the timer. That's what I put to the courts. I don't know if the courts will actually do that, but what I did is I took labor. I charged $200 for labor for 2 individuals to fix it, and then I charged for the actual amount of the gate. So we'll see. If I hire somebody, it's going to be twice as much. So we'll see what they actually allow in restitution. All right, George says she's ready. And it's still Rosie at 125. All right, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We don't even know where all this stuff came from. And she thinks Christian and Patience put it together.
I think they did, because I don't remember ever putting this together.
Gate Smasher Ura says, I am not the Gate Smashing Bandit. Says, I have clothes on. Okay.
He did math for us at the dollar sale.
Yes, absolutely did math.
Mm-hmm.
Did math.
Had three hot dogs.
Lots of good math at the dollar sale. Okay. You got a bit fast. You got a bit furious. You got 1 minute to win it. 125 is the high bid right now. Huge Pokemon lot. All kinds of random stuff. Pins and toys and even a Yu-Gi-Oh card. DVDs, cards. whether we put it together or whether the kids put it together, is all over the place right now. 125 is the high bid right now with about 35 seconds left to go. 35 seconds left to go. Library Lord says, hey, if you win it, I want those DVDs. I want the DVDs. 25 seconds left to go. High bid is still 125. Carol Ballman says, that's really cheap labor. It is for what it's going to take for us to actually get it on there. Rosie the Riveter is now in at 133. Rosie the Riveter's high bidder right now at 133 with about 10 seconds left to go. Rosie's high bidder, 133. 133. Was Rosie the high bidder at 125? I think it's Rosie at 133. 133. Going once, going twice, and sold to Rosie. I'm just double checking who was in at 125 because I got off track. Because I want to make sure Rosie the Riveter wasn't bidding against herself. They're going to tell me here real quick. Rosie the Riveter 133, and then it was backup is Rosalie at 125. Okay, that's what. All right, Rosie the Riveter, you're high bidder at 133. Rosalie, you are backup bidder at 125. Okay. All right. I got them. That's why they were messing around in there. You know what to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, shipping address, your bid amount 133. Tell George it was the Pokemon lot. You can email it right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Rosalie D, you can tell George you were backup bidder. And then Rosie the Riveter, you're going to tell her you were the actual winning bidder. Just a reminder, you're going to get an auto response. When you get an auto response, that's okay. You can ignore it. And George is going to send you an actual real invoice. And it's got a button. You just click on it and you can really do whatever you want. Holy.
So the next lot.
Awesome stuff. You know what? I'm giving her solo layout. Next
lot are assorted beads and the rubber bands to make bracelets.
We appreciate it, Suzanne. Suzanne Parr says her new favorite channel. Not sure how we came into reviewing, but we're super glad she did. We know how it happens.
Welcome to the family.
We know how it happens, but we know how to work the YouTube algorithm. And so it's all about working the algorithm, and that's what gets it in front of you. And we're glad it worked.
All these rubber bands to make bracelets just like this.
Flippin' Adventure says now's a great time to refresh. That is a good reminder right there.
You will get the case that all of the rubber bands are in.
I don't think it's just rubber bands here tonight.
It's beads and any type of assorted
bands. Beads, bands, Battlestar Galactica. 40 is the high bid right now. Angela just came in at 50. 50 is the high bid right
beads. Now. You will get the plastic container.
Are these from that bead lot and jewelry lot that I bought a year ago?
No.
This is from something else, from another storage unit?
Yes.
I don't remember this.
I don't remember which unit, but
it must have been a while. There's a ton of beads, guys. A bunch. Sherry's high bidder right now at 75. Sherry's high bidder right now at 75. 75 is the high bid.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember where these came from.
75 is the high bid. 80, Corvette Z06. 80 is high bid right now. We got a 76 in there as well, but 80 is the high bid. I don't remember what unit they came from either, but I know there's a ton of it in there. Harriet's now in at 80. I know a lot of you love this stuff for crafts. Holy cow.
There's an entire bucket of bands. This appears to be new, still sealed.
Sherry's in at 90 now. There are all kinds of bids on these crafting supplies. You guys love these crafting supplies, which is obviously a lot of people do. That's why we find so much of it in storage units. Mm-hmm. Sherry's high bidder at 90. Corvette Z06 is at 100 now. Harriet just came in at 100. Now Angela's at 105. Donica said, hey, hey.
Hey.
Angela's high bidder at 105 right now. There's a lot in this lot. Loretta said, hey.
Hey.
Flippin' Adventure says those are a huge hit, big hit with the preteens and the teens. Adults too, though.
Yeah.
Debongo said those aren't just beads, those are semi-precious beads. 130 now, the Corvette. 130. Aunt Patty came in at 110. 130 is the high bid. Kim came in at 110. 130 still the high bid. Oh, there's so much more.
You'll get everything that's in this Ziploc bag. There's the tools for the bracelets where you use the rubber bands to make the bracelet. You will get the container that's in there.
Sherry's at 140. Kathy just upgraded her membership to the Addicted Fan.
Woo-hoo.
She's gonna be getting a whole nother live stream every week.
Here's another.
Kathy,
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you a heads up, Kathy. We talk about things on the live stream, the members live stream that we don't talk about on normal live streams. There's some things that I can't talk on a fully public live stream on YouTube that I can talk to you about in regards to Otter Creek on a members live stream. So go back through the list, and if you want to get yourself some behind the scenes footage, behind the scenes knowing. But remember, there's a lot of things that I tell the members on that level. Do not state this in other videos or other live streams. Make sure you keep that to yourself because it's not appropriate to share yet to the full public. Like they've even seen evidence against Mary.
Backpacks.
They've seen evidence against Mary targeting me on my water bill that nobody else has seen yet. Members have seen it first. And nobody else has seen it because it's all in court, but they've actually seen the info. High bid is 160. Man, there's a lot of this unit. 170 now. 170. 170 is the high bid. This is a huge lot.
Here's one of the weaving frames for the rubber bands.
175. 175. Mary says, how do you become a member? You click the member button.
Join.
You click join, and then there's 3 levels. You need to be on the 2nd or the 3rd level for the live streams. The 1st level, you get emojis. 2nd levels, you get emojis and an extra live stream. 3rd level, you get emojis, extra live stream, and extra video a week. 185 is the high bid now.
You will get this organization.
Steve is in at 189.
And
Oh, Don just put in the link for members.
Thanks, Don. Aloha. Mahalo.
Blitz says, Ryan's still around? I bet he's talking about Brian. Brian was helping us out in Florida.
He was needed for that safe unit.
And, I needed him for that safe unit, and he was available that day, but he didn't get the message in time, and we were already an hour on the road past him. But I got to hang out with Brian. I took him out to lunch. I took him to All You Could Eat, and I wanted to see how much he could eat, and he was hurting afterwards. Harriet's in at 205, but I got to hang out with him a little bit.
I am ready for the timer.
So I told Brian, I was like, all right, we're hanging out. We're going out. I was like, I don't have any work that we can do in 110-degree weather because we'll die out here, but all right, but we can go to AC and we'll see how much chicken we can eat. And so it was all you can eat chicken at Grandma's Country Kitchen. And man, it was awesome. Okay. We're at, I think, 205 right now. All right. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside of the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. Corvette's up to 210. Beautiful Life said, hey. Beautiful Life is in at 210 with about 50 seconds left to go. Remember, do not wait till the last minute to snipe or your snipe will not make it. 210. Flippin' Adventures, I'm going to message Brian before we come down for the next meeting. We absolutely need Brian to get that safe out of there because me, you, and George ain't going to be able to do it. 30 seconds left to go. 210 is the high bid right now with Corvette. 210. Now Sherry's in at 215. Everything you saw, you will be getting.
This part's missing.
Everything you saw. Joan says, that's my favorite. Mine too, Joan. I love it. Ask George. I always want chicken. Of course, chicken with ketchup. Ketchup. All right. Sherry's still high bidder at 215. Sherry's high bidder at 215 with 3 seconds left to go. 2, 1. Let's see what happens. Sherry's still high bidder right now. 215. 215 going once. 215 going twice. 215 going. Sherry got it for 215. Wow, that's a lot. By the way, do not tell our chickens that our favorite meal is chicken. All right, Linda just upgraded to a super fan. Angela upgraded to addicted fan. Angela wants the inside on Otter Creek. All right, Sherry, you know what to do. And then Corvette, your backup bid at 210. So Sherry, send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 215. Tell George it was the bead lot right there. What tails at Yahoo. Corvette, your backup at 210. You can send all that same information. Tell George right there at whattails@yahoo.com that you are back up at 210. Remember, whenever you message, you're going to get an auto response. So you can ignore that. And then George will send out an actual invoice most likely tonight. Most likely tonight.
All right. The next lot is assorted electronics.
Assorted electronics. Jane wants to know, did we ever get the peacocks that got away? We got 2 of the 4. So there's still 2 families out there, 2 females. Dawn Gibson just gifted 10 What the Hales memberships.
Whoa.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and show a little layout.
So these were found in the 1 unit.
Greta upgraded. Julie upgraded. I guess they're not messing around.
As seen on TV, Light Angel, motion activated stick up LED lights. These are brand new in the box.
For all you guys upgrading your memberships right now, there is a members only playlist. You have a lot to catch up on the members only playlist. But you can go through that entire playlist. So there's a lot. What I would encourage you to do is start from the most recent and work your way backwards, because the most recent has the most recent information on it. All right, we've got 50. BP is in at 50 right now. See, high bid is 50.
Here's a Wheel of Fortune handheld game, vintage handheld game.
This is probably from a number of different storage units, or maybe even one storage unit.
Here's a Miss Pac-Man handheld game.
We buy so many, it's hard to remember where it all came from, especially with us going back and forth.
Here's a Monopoly handheld
Flippin'
game.
Adventure says, sounds like you got a couple of $250 peacocks. Yes, that's exactly what happened. That's my own fault.
Here's some headphones.
Looks like Jan's high bidder now at 70 or 65. Peggy just came in at 70. Deborah's in at 80.
Here's some Teenage Mutant
No, it's
Ninja
Jan
Turtles.
in at 8. No, Shauna,
Earbuds.
Pokemon's in at 80. There's going to be a lot of random stuff in this. This is a big tote. You can already see in the camera, this is a big tote.
Here's a pedometer.
Would you just call me?
Another one.
Isn't it a pedometer?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, D-Nice. Papa's in at
Here's
100.
an iRiver.
Papa's in at 100 right now.
Here is a keychain protocol. This is just like none of this stuff has been tested. We find this stuff in units and just kind of put it all in here's a hangman.
We find it, it goes in
handheld.
a tote, and she's just pulling the tote and saying, I'm auctioning
Here's
this
a
off
vintage
tonight.
mini fan.
That fan looks cool.
Here is an electronic something. This is for a sewing machine. So we'll find stuff
it's
like
a
this.
pedal for the sewing machine.
So we didn't have the sewing machine, but we found this. So I was like,
But there's somebody on eBay looking for that pedal specifically because they have the sewing machine. The pedal broke. They're looking for the parts. And then we go, okay, it's an electronics lot.
These are brand new, still sealed.
One Rockin' Grandma says there's a lot in that
Cassette.
tote. Yes, there is. And believe it or not, these old cassettes, they're sealed. They're worth money.
Yes.
So those normally, if we weren't doing this, these would all be put on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Globetrotting is a new addicted fan. Kristen is in at 150.
These are brand new sealed.
150 is the high bid right now to Kristen. Joan says we have lasagna every Christmas. That actually sounds really good right now.
Sounds delicious.
You're
These are brand new sealed.
George loves to go to Olive Garden and carve out and then come home and just pass out.
These are brand new, still sealed.
150 is the high bid right now with Kristen. Papa Troy just came in at 165. 165. All kinds of crazy things coming out of this tote. Who knows how many units this stuff came from, too. That's the other thing.
This is an Amazon stick.
It could, yeah, I'm sure it is. This could be exactly Flipping Adventures. Replacement parts are easier to sell, and in the long run is worth more than the actual whole unit.
There is damage to the outside of this packaging, but this is sealed old stock.
Crafty Jen goes, Jeremy, you made it very, very enticing for them to upgrade. Well, Crafty Jen, do you feel it's worth for them to upgrade? I mean, you know everything that's been going on. Do you think the extra information is worth it for them to upgrade? Like you
get the inside skin.
All these emails, you've actually seen a portion of an email. Crafty Jen goes, yep. But I'm going to continue to say this. All of you who are upgrading, because I feel like this needs to be said. If I tell you in the live streams, the extra live streams, do not comment on this and do not share this, do not share it yet. There are things that I've shared with the members in privacy. And Kathleen Didion just said, love the members video today. It was well worth it.
Here's a brand new VHS.
Those are worth money too. There are things that I can share in regards to Otter Creek and the lawsuits that I can share privately in the members only live streams that I can't share publicly with the world yet. Joan is saying, yes, upgrade is worth it. Gatorbait Paranormal says, anybody know what a cassette tape is anymore? Believe it or not, they're worth money.
Here's an all-in-one gaming. You put your cell phone right there. See how you put your cell phone right there and then you can play the game.
Shirley's a super fan. She's been a super fan for 5 months. Papa's still high bidder at 165. 165. Globetrotting says, I can't wait to see all the private videos. Remember Globetrotting?
AC adapter.
There's a playlist called Members Only on the channel. So everything, you now have access to all of that. So everything in that playlist, Members Only, you're going to have the ability to access based on your level in the membership.
I'm ready for the timer.
All right. George says she's ready for the timer. She says she's ready for the timer. Angela Edwards says, okay, I can't even stand it. I got to go. I got to go see all the past videos. All right. Have fun, Angela. Let us know what you think.
Thanks for sticking around.
Okay. Electronics lot. I think we're still at 165. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside of the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We try to represent everything as best as possible. Remember, none of this electronic stuff is tested at all. So bid accordingly. And if it's sealed, we try and tell you, such as this is sealed. We leave it sealed because the resale value is good when it's sealed. All right. That being said, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. Papa's still high bidder at 165. 165 is high bid right now. Look at that old cassette deck cleaner. That is cool. That's actually really cool to me. The crazy 80s history right there. Crazy 80s history. Okay. 35 seconds left to go. 35 seconds left to go. Still Papa's high bidder at 165. 30 seconds now. Papa's high bidder at 165. Hanging in there at that 165. All of this electronic. Look at all of this. Wow, we've really collected quite a few.
Yeah.
Wow. I remember a lot of those from a unit. I just don't remember what unit. Grandma Patty says, leave 80s alone. Are you kidding? I'm an 80s kid. Have you seen everything that's on my shelves? It's all from the 80s. In 3, 2, 1. Elvis Presley Jr. says, don't be shy, bid high. It's still Papa at 165. Going once, going twice, and sold to Papa. Kristen just missed the snipe at 175. Sorry, Kristen. It is Papa Troy. All right, Papa, you know what to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 165. Tell George it was the electronics lot. You're going to email right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. And Karen Patrick just upgraded to Addicted Fan as well. I didn't know that it was going to be that enticing for everybody. All right. Backup bidder is backup. You know, here's the thing. All the members who I say, hey, don't talk about this, they haven't talked about it. So it hasn't been enticing. Nobody knows. It's all secret in there. So they've actually been keeping their lips tight. So that's good. Backup bidder, I believe, was Kristen, I think. All right, Sherry, I'll check in just a moment here when George gets her next lot going. Holy cow. Backup is Kristen. Kristen, you know what to do. And it looks like there's going to be an incredible scissor lot
So
here.
you don't get this container, but you will get the metal bucket that's in here. This is a huge lot of assorted scissors. Some of them are brand new, still sealed in the package, just like this. These are crafting scissors that cut different shapes. So it's not a straight, not shapes, but it doesn't like different patterns, not versus a straight line. So there's six of these scissors that are still brand new, sealed in the package.
Lisa just became an Addicted Fan. Who was I checking on the email for? Danielle's in at 55. I can't remember who I was checking the email for.
These are sold from Michael's. They still have the tag on it. Again, these cut in different patterns versus a straight line.
If Sherry, if it was I checking for Sherry? If it was Sherry, I got your bead lot email. I think it was Sherry, maybe. It was Sherry. Sherry just got it right now. And then Grandma Patty says, Jeremy, do not run with scissors. Dawn just upgraded to the family. Dawn is now part of the Welcome to the Hales family. Tom is part of the Hales family.
There's all kinds of left-handed, right-handed scissors, different pattern scissors.
75 is the high bid, it looks like right now. 75 is the high bid. What You Doing, Willis is in the house right now. 75 is the high bid. Just Me and My Dog just became an Addicted Fan.
That's just
So,
my baby doggy.
I want to re-emphasize this because so many of you are just jumping on the Addicted Fan bandwagon right now. It's not a bad wagon. You've even seen some of them say, hey, it's really worth it. But you got to keep in mind, you have a whole playlist you now have access to. So it's called Members Only. So you go back to that playlist and you'll get all that information, and you can go back all the way almost a year. And then what will happen is, remember, first level members, they get all the emojis, all the What the Hales emojis. Second level get all the emojis and the additional live stream. I can talk about things openly in a live stream within the privacy of the members that I can't openly talk about in the public aspect of all of YouTube. And there's where a lot of insider information is I share with the actual members. Like, they know things first. They know things that you guys don't know yet that I can't share with the general public yet. And then the family, the highest level, they get an additional video. And so when I'm saying, hey, you guys saw Scooby-Doo today, they all understand what I'm talking about. And it could be an additional video of Scooby-Doo. It could be George and I think we've done, I think last week I had to save a duck. So I had to save the life of a duck that was drowning. And George was saving the chickens, the baby chickens. So one of the ducks jumped into not the pond, but an additional water bowl and was drowning in the water bowl because it was in there for so long. And I just walked out at the right time and I was able to save the duck's life. So, you know, there's different aspects of our life that you actually see on there. But there's a playlist and it's members only. And yes, Dawn, the duck is okay. Literally, I went out there and it was the right time. I even say it in the video. I think I was like, oh, this might have been God prompting us to come out here and save this duck's life. So
it was already fatigued.
It was so fatigued. It was stuck in the watering bowl and it couldn't get out. It was so fatigued, and I got it just in the nick of time. And so we were able to save its life. So it was so tired. It'd be like me being drug out in a riptide out in the ocean. And just like, I just can't take it anymore. I can't get to the shore and I couldn't get out. It was just the right timing, but the duck is completely and totally fine. But
you will get this metal bucket for the scissors.
So some of it's ducks, some of it's birds, it's chickens, and it's nobody's fault in regards to the duck. And the duck is perfectly fine, and everybody is good to go. So I'm going to put George back on solo. Everybody is upgrading now. My goodness.
This is a big old lot of assorted scissors.
What you doing, Willis said he was ducking lucky. Yeah, he actually was. It was perfect timing.
Was it little Willis that was drowning?
No, it was another one. It was marble cake.
Marble cake?
Marble cake. Peggy's in at 100. I wasn't even looking at where the bids are at. Peggy's now at 100 on all these scissors.
There's a lot of scissors.
Jackie was saying, boy, this is tempting. There are a ton of scissors.
Here's a pair of old singers.
Some
of these are worth a lot of money.
Some of them are worth quite a bit for the antique and collectability. And some of them are just... You think we get scissors in storage units?
We do find a lot.
It's funny because there have been people saying online that we don't buy storage units. We're not a storage unit buying channel anymore.
Yeah.
And I have to laugh. Have you seen our scissors? Not only that, I just spent over $9,000 on a storage unit in Florida.
People love to spread rumors. It's pretty sad.
I don't buy garbage storage units. I buy good storage units. At least that's usually the goal. All right.
I'm ready for the timer whenever you are.
George says she's ready for the timer. And Tom just said, you guys are awesome. Sorry, old and broke and headed to bed.
Oh, good night, Tom.
Me too soon, Tom. And night, George, Jeremy, keep the great stuff you do. Thanks for the encouragement, Tom. All right. George said this week that there'd be scissors in tonight's auction, and there is. Did you say that?
Maybe.
She don't even remember, and she did. Okay. All right, here we go. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. And you got to bid fast, you got to bid furious. I have no idea where all these scissors came from. But here's a super cool pair right there. I know you see the singer on it. All right, Rosie's in at 110. You got 1 minute to win it. I almost said bin it. I guess I did say bin it. 110 is the high bid right now. This is a ton of scissors. Ton of scissors. Deanne is now at 120. Deanne's in at 120. 40 seconds left to go. Deanne is in at 120. Timothy says, I wonder if Jeremy's hairstyle has started to trend yet. Gatorbait Paranormal says, Jeremy is tired. I've been tired all day. And I actually took a nap today, which is unusual. But I did. And I got a lot of things done today at the same time. All right, Deb's in at 130. Deb is in at 130. 15 seconds left to go. 15 seconds to go. Rosie's now at 133 with 5 seconds left to go. 133 is high bid right now. Rosie's high bidder at 133. 133. Snipes, better get your snipe in. Better get your snipe in right now. It's Rosie at 133. Rosie's at 133. Going once. Going twice. It's Rosie the Riveter. And sold for 133. She's on it. All right, Rosie, you know what to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount. And you're going to tell George it's the Skizzers.
What are the odds of her bidding on 2 lots, same high bid amount of 133?
Apparently, very high.
It's a lucky number.
Very
for
high.
her,
Deanne, sorry,
133.
you did not get the bid price of 135. All right, and Kathy says, "All right, people, cut it out with the puns." All right, backup is Debbie. Debbie, your high bidder your backup bidder at 130. You can message George as well about your backup bid at 130. Just send all the same information and tell her your backup bidder. That was definitely a lot of scissors.
All right, next is assorted vintage sewing.
Oh, okay. Now this, please tell me we showed this already in
I
the
don't
video.
know.
Did we show this in the video?
I was loading up the trailer, so I don't know.
All right. Well, if we haven't shown it in the video, this is something we found in the 510 unit. Don's saying we didn't. Oh, man, I screwed up.
But it'll be fun for them to see it in the video, whoever the highest bidder is. You will get this.
This is highlighted in one of the upcoming videos, and it's honestly, I loved it.
Some of this stuff in here is so old.
Like I honestly wanted to keep some of this.
Here's some gripper fasteners. Let me see if I can find a date. 1946, you guys. Some of this stuff is so old. 1946. There's a ton of clippings in here with...
There's a ton of sewing history in here.
Yes. So like this is made in the US with a date of 1941. So there's the patterns that are in here to make that outfit. And then this has a date.
I see Karen at 35.
The date on this got cut off, but I'm assuming this takes us all the way back to the 1940s as well.
Ethamra. Deanne's high bidder right now at 40. This was so cool when we found this in the unit. Now, there were a couple toys in here. When you see the actual video, the couple of toys will not come with this. I actually am holding those, and I'm keeping them on my shelves.
Here's a Laura Wheeler design pattern.
So there were a couple toys, and I have removed those toys, and I'm keeping them for history's sake on the shelves here at Hale's headquarters. 45 is the high bid, but you will see in the video if you haven't seen this yet.
Kitten Pillow by Laura Wheeler.
Which this makes sense that you didn't see it because we started in the beginning of the unit. That stuff's at the back of the trailer, the back of the units, and the front of the trailer. And we started fine-tooth sorting from the backwards, basically. So, and when I was sorting this, I went, you know what? I told George, auction this off tonight. 65 is the high bid right now. There's some really cool Ethamra.
More cat pillow pattern made by Laura Wheeler. So
Soldier Mom's in at 70. Like super cool stuff in here. Rosie the Riveter got your email, runs with scissors. That's funny.
Here's a, you can't really see it, but it's a parrot pattern.
Hard to see on the camera, but in real life, you can see it way better.
Here's another Laura Wheeler design. So all kinds of fun designs.
Sanders in at 80.
Some of this paper is so fragile that I don't want to open it up all the way.
Just super cool stuff in here.
Here's some more patterns. Laura Wheeler must have been a popular design back in the day. Here's some more patterns. I know it's hard to see in the camera.
In real life, you can see the actual patterns. I'm struggling on the camera, but I'm colorblind.
It's hard to see, even if I put it up to the camera.
Flippin' Adventure says Laura Wheeler stuff is from the 30s.
Yeah, I believe it, because what I found so far is from the 40s. So a lot of this stuff is so fragile because it's so old. Another pattern. A wool picture pattern by Laura Wheeler.
Super cool stuff in here.
So more patterns. I'm not going to open them just because they are fragile. So here's more patterns. And then you'll also get everything that's at the bottom of this.
So,
here's a storage container.
Remember the old animals you would get with the tea? Why can't I think of the name right now? You got the animals down in there.
These are the rose something.
Rose tea.
Those figurines. There's a couple down here.
Rhino. Somebody had to write on the bottom of it. Rhino.
Rhino.
Yeah, red rose tea. Sandrella said. And Kathy said Wade miniatures. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, there's quite a few down there. Quite a few. Deanne's now in at 85. Dress buttons. Like this basket is filled with history. All kinds of old buttons and clasps. Philip says, I have that camel.
Here's some assorted string. A lot of it looks new. Here's some
You think those are from the 30s?
Mm-hmm. They look sold.
Why don't you pick up the basket and show it in the camera?
I'm working on it.
There's a little bit of every. Look at the old scissors even down in there. Old pair of scissors, needles. It's a little bit of everything in there. It's a very cool basket that we found in this $510 unit that you haven't seen yet. There are two things that I took out of this basket. So if you're the winning bidder, you're gonna have to go, oh, those are the two things that Jeremy took. And you should know that those two things are now on display at Hale's headquarters. All right, I think 85 is the high bid right now. $25 is the starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States. Additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. And you have to bid fast. You've got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Super cool. Gator Bait Paranormal is now in at 86. Super cool sewing lot here. Very, very cool. Some serious history here. Look how in good condition those are.
Mm-hmm.
I almost kept those. I was like, you know what? I should put those on display. I don't know what the winning bidder may do. I was like, no, that really makes the basket.
1946.
1946. Deanne Lawson's now in at 87 with 30 seconds left to go. All the patterns, so cool. Gator Bait Paranormal's now in at 88. Free shipping. Some really cool stuff in here. Danielle Oatman's now in at 90. 90 is high bid right now. All right, we're rocking now. Don't wait to snipe, because if you don't snipe at 10 seconds in, you may not get it in. Gator Bait Paranormal's now at 91. 91 is high bid right now. 91 with 4. Daniel's now at 95. 3, 2, 1. Danielle's right now 93. Kitty Mama came in at 93. Danielle's at 95. 95. Gator Bait Paranormal came in at 96. 96 going once. 96 going twice. Gator Bait Paranormal got it in at 96. Wow.
Janica.
Wow. Janica got it at 96. And I think, was it Danielle at 95? Wow. And this is such a cool piece too. Like, this thing is pure history. And some are saying, hey, there's probably Bakelite in there. Yes, there probably is Bakelite in there. Most likely.
Can I do these as giveaways?
Fine. Where's your mouse? This thing's going crazy right now.
Oh, sorry, because I'm touching it.
All right. Okay. Gatorbait Paranormal. You know what to do. You're a high bidder. Okay, so you're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount, which I think was 86. I don't remember where it was. I got excited.
96.
I don't know where it was. Whatever
Oh,
it
for
was, you know what to
backup
do. And tell George it was the sewing lot. And backup bidder was I don't know where any of it is. George starts screwing around with the mouse, and so I can't see anything. So whoever backup bidder was at this point, you know what to do. Send us your information. We'll be ready and raring and set to go. All right. Okay. Looks like we are ready for a free lot, which means, oh, it's Danielle at 95. All right, Danielle. Well, Danielle knows what to do. Danielle always knows what to do. Okay. Whew. And
right.
Thankfully, Flippin' Adventures knows what to do because she knows I ain't going to do my job and have any kind of actual questions. So
I do have the free giveaways.
let me take a peek at these questions here for tonight. Let me see.
And while Jeremy's figuring out which trivia question he wants to ask this evening, our giveaway this evening, our favorite, lights. You'll have, if you're the first one to answer correctly, you'll have the option to get either this light keychain, it's the IR2, or you can get this light keychain / flashlight. This one is the i3E. So here's the difference. And they're both, this one's 90 lumens, and then this one is 180 lumens.
How many lumens is this?
0.
Okay. Here's the answer right there. You see it?
Okay.
All right, this is going to be a tough one, but you got a chance. You all got a chance to win a little something free here tonight. So, there was a video. Boy, were there videos this week. You got to see your questions being answered about Otter Creek. You got to see Christian and Patience share with you that the gender of the baby. And if you haven't seen that yet, go back and watch. And then you got to see one of the most expensive storage units that we've shown on the channel. Over $9,000 was spent total with all expenses. 10 grand was spent on a storage unit in Florida this week. And then we spent another 510 on another unit that just blew our minds. And there's still 2 episodes coming from it. And you just bought stuff that you haven't even seen yet. But there's so much more.
You
so
may have
much
accidentally
more.
said five videos.
I might have said 5 videos. But in one of the videos, I said that this one item, this one thing was the best in the house. What is the answer? I said, this is the best in the house. What is the answer? It's a very specific answer. What did Jeremy say was the best in the house? What's the best in the house?
It's kind of a trick question.
It is a bit of a trick question. I said, this is the best in the house. You know, we should probably give them a little bit of a clue. It is from the video He Died. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
It is.
So the trivia question is from the least viewed video of the week.
I said, this is the best in the house. What did Jeremy say was the best in the house?
I don't see the answer yet, but I'm still looking.
That's okay. I don't remember saying it. But I don't write the questions, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I see someone that answered correctly.
You got a right answer?
So far, yeah.
Apparently I did say it then.
So far, one person answered correctly. There's people that are answering that are very, very close.
They're close, but this is a very
close.
specific answer. And if you don't have it right, you don't have it right.
Okay, I got my answers. I got the the first two people that answer correctly. The first person to answer correctly is Sherry Mitchell with Egyptian. And the second person to answer correctly is Lord Grudge with Egyptian. Congratulations, you two.
Why would I have said that?
I don't know.
It's the best in the house.
A lot of a lot of times I was in the trailer loading up, so there's a lot of stuff I didn't hear you say. So congratulations, you two. Make sure you email me at whatthehell@yahoo.com. Let me know that you are the winner of tonight's Old Light giveaway. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this evening. Special thank you to all of our moderators and people that have sent super chats, super stickers, become members, upgraded memberships, everyone that sent fan mail. We appreciate you guys so much. Jeremy usually likes to start or end the live with a song, which you forgot to sing the mail song, by the way.
Well, maybe I should end it with the mail song.
Let's end it
ready?
with the mail song.
We got mail.